Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another exciting episode of Loss of Lieutenant. My name is Tristan, and I am joined by my fellow hosts, Jordan.
Josh
and Jordan.
Hello.
And Nick.
And Nick.
And Nick.
There's only Tristan, how did you fuck that up so impressively?
I have a special talent for fucking things up.
It's like we have a routine, we disrupted that routine and everything fell apart immediately.
Yep. I remember we started the trend of saying each other's name after we
did.
And I didn't happen.
We can. The great thing about recording these things is you can just start again.
You can, but then it's real awkward, man.
No, we're too deep now.
Well, tonight we are giving the masses exactly what they didn't ask for. It is the definitive Pitcher Tierlist. But before we get into that, I think Nick has a small announcement that he wants to make.
You have one first.
Do I?
Sponsor, Baron.
Oh, guys, if you love us a lot and you love fancy click-clack dice, head over or into our description and you will find a lovely link to Baron of Dice, who sell 40k dice, infinity dice, all the dice. You can use code LOSS and get 5% off, and that will make us very, very happy.
We talk about the other thing as well that we've got that are coming in the mail.
Yeah, you can talk about them if you want.
We also, working with Baron of Dice, have our own set of Loss of Lieutenant dice, and we will be sort of filtering those out to patrons and people at tournaments pretty much after we get them. I think the first time we'll be giving them away will be at CanCon, and I assume Tristan will be able to put like a picture of them on the screen here while I'm talking. They look excellent.
I'll do that. I'll make Jordan's head a big Loss of Lieutenant dice.
Oh, fuck yeah. The outside of my head looks like the inside of my head now.
Quickly before Nick starts, I'll just throw out, if you want to be a Patreon, if you want to be part of the live episode process, head over to patreon.com/lossoflieutenant. It's $3 a month to help support us, and hopefully we can get more cool stuff to you guys, like more custom dice.
So 2 episodes ago, we did writing interesting lists, and Josh wrote a interesting vanilla vanilla Ariadna list with Wallace as a chain of command. And I made some promise to run it, and so I have been running that list since. And took it to the last tournament. And it was a really fun list to run. I ran 2 copies of it. One as was written on the episode, and then the second one, I swapped out the Dog Warrior for a Paracommando Forward Observer because I needed to do classifieds in some missions. I went 2-1. And the loss, independent of how my opponent played, was due to my dice. For examples, a Spitfire shot my Dog Warrior and did 4 wounds to him.
No. Was it a Spitfire or was it an SMG? Was it a Spitfire? Nick was telling me about this. Straight to dead in a single order. Insane.
And my tag was bricked, which I had planned for, because hard second into military orders. I had 5 orders in which I needed to have Wallace shoot a pitcher and kill it, and then have the Ermandino use his Palbot to unbrick my tag. 5 orders later, the tag was still bricked.
Oh no.
And that was every order in that order pool. That did not include the tag. Or instances like Wallace failed every face-to-face dodge he tried during the game, notably when he was trying to YOLO it up the table and remove a model that was holding an objective. So, other than that, very fun list to play. The most stressful moment of running it, I was able to get every opponent over the 8 games I ran it to kill Vasily top of 1. Even when they knew that was the goal. The scary moment was when the O12 player in round 2 started to run a Moonraker at him and adhesive launcher him. And
Oh no.
it hit, he passed the 1 fizz save, and the Moonraker went down after that. So that was like, okay, the one thing that could actually stop this list from working.
No, he's a martyr. He has to die.
Yes, like, yeah. To quote Jacob, who I played against, he knew that Vasily was supposed to die, and knew that he wanted to do everything he could to avoid it, and he just, after the game, said, like, I couldn't not kill Vasily. Yeah, very fun list to run. I would recommend you try it. Don't take it too seriously, but it's a fun list to run, and it was rather liberating to be able to put up ARO pieces that I fully expected not to survive top of 1, because it opened up more flexibility in where they went and how aggressively I ARO'd with them.
We can say that this entire experiment has been successful.
Yes.
I think...
and I'm looking forward to not having to run that many bikes in the list anymore.
So to top it off,
What do you mean?
bikes.
What do you mean? You're running this shit at CanCon. You can't get off Mr. Bones' wild ride now. You are on. This is your home. Don't you want to be in your home?
So to finish it, Nick, I think you ended up total 5 and 2.
No, I've run it 8 times and lost once, and that was due to my dice.
Didn't you
independent
lose
of how well my opponent played?
Didn't you lose in a weekly game against Val? No, you beat Val. You won 7 out of 8 games.
Yeah,
dude, CanCon, 100% 2-day event. I could run a meta list and not win 7 out of 8 games, so I think you're doing pretty good.
Bro, I've seen him play.
The other takeaway from that was, if you have the list that will do it, like, it's not as scary to hard second, because I think I hard seconded half of those games.
Oh, must feel liberating.
Yes, yeah, it was just, it was just a fun experience. Fun to play a list that shouldn't perform that well, but has the potential to do so.
Cool. All right, moving
So
on
from now
to...
on, Josh gets to write my lists in 5 minutes before a tournament.
Hell yeah. So moving on to the main topic of today, ranking pitches. Now, in my mind, it's not just the numbers. You can do the math on pitches very, very easily, and you could compare them that way. But it is also, how easy you can link them, how accessible they are, how cheap they are. If they kind of do multiple roles in the list and aren't just like, this is a pitcher. So I'm not exactly sure how you guys have thought of it, but I do like always have some spicy takes that Jordan will inevitably disagree with.
I took a sneak peek and I'm like, there's some shit here where I'm just like, okay, like, you haven't played this faction, you're just shooting shots in the dark here.
Well, Well, when we get to it, we'll get to it.
Well.
All right. We're going to do this chronologically. We're going to do it in order of the army. So we're going to start out with Pano. The very first picture, new to the game, is the Zulu Cobra, specifically on the Killer Hacker. It is a BS13 picture. It does get forward deploy. It is not linkable. So it is pretty average, I think. The really sad thing about this is that adding the pictures has made the Killer Hacker cost as much as the Spitfire, which is 27 points.
It costs the same now as it did in N4. It got a discount at the start of N5.
Yeah.
Actually, did it? I need to make sure I'm not lying. I think it got a discount definitely, but I need to check how much it cost him.
I don't think it costs
N4.
as much as the Spitfire. From memory, there is it's the obviously it's the most expensive specialist, and there isn't a regular hacker, I don't think. God, I don't know.
It's actually 1 point cheaper now than it was in N4.
Sure.
In N4, it was 28 points.
It's also little mistake, CB. It's also the only profile in the game that has picture. So
Does it?
yeah, it has picture.
So funny. Yeah. That's so funny.
Yes, but it is the most expensive profile. I think it's like a nice backup set because it's kind of forward deployed. It's kind of making up for that nerf that we have to pictures of the positive range band. But if you're taking killer hackers in Pano, you're probably taking a different killer hacker now, I think.
It's
So
like specifically for
kinda
Varuna, because I don't think you're playing a Zulu Cobra in vanilla Pano anymore. I think it's just a Varuna thing. You'd probably need to like ask Ed if he's taking it, but if you're taking it, it's not for the picture. You're taking it because it's a Whip 13 killer hacker that forward deploys.
Yep.
So and it suffers the same way that any of the fair pitches suffered because of the range band change. So it probably sits somewhere near like the bottom of C, like top of D, just because BS 13, maybe bottom of C, just because BS 13 is a good number. It's better than a lot of the other ones.
There's definitely worse pictures. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, 100%.
Well,
Yeah, but I think it doesn't break out of
BS13
C just purely because it doesn't get like a special dice or
No,
the extra.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
BS13 is definitely
The high end.
hitting that peak of pitchers without linking.
Yeah, BS 13 gets it out of D basically.
Yep. And the market state and forward deploy, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, coming along to one of the contenders for the best pitchers in the game. We have the blocker.
It just is.
There is an argument for other units, specifically 2 other units, but I suppose we'll get to it. The blocker it's a hack with firewall. It's BS12. It has an X visor. It naturally has +1 burst. It's very easy to do or harass very cheaply. This means that a linked blocker will land a pitcher at 48 inches 84% of the time. You can take
That's using the full burst.
full burst. Yep.
you blow your entire
You
load.
can't not use the full burst, unfortunately, which is one of the problems. But take a mule bot or take a second blocker. Yep. Immediate S tier, I think.
Man, it really sucked to roll like 2 13s.
You get 3 dice.
Yeah, 3 13s.
It would
Oh my God.
suck. It would really suck to roll 3 13s.
Knowing my dice, I have failed a many armor save 3 or 4 times by rolling like 4 19s. Thank you, Achilles, for dying so quickly. So yeah, I think it'll happen exactly like 15% of the time, but Jesus,
I can't get over how
Don't
cheap
feel
it is.
bad.
It's 19 points. And then on top of that, it's a Whip 13 hacker in Pano. And then on top of that, it's a hacking device firewall neg 3 as well. So when if your opponent goes first and they're trying to scalpel out your pitches, it's not a trivial thing to actually scalpel out. It's actually like kind of annoying to try and kill this thing because it will just randomly survive.
Yep.
like, because it's BTS 6 versus Trinity, so it's saving on 12s, and you're just like, fuck.
Yep. And if you take all that out, it's still a dude with a +1 burst flash pulse, a +1 burst pulsar, a +1 burst adhesive launcher, a +1 burst some form of pistol, maybe a multi-pistol. He has sensor and discover +3 or +6. I can't
No,
remember.
discover reroll.
Discover reroll.
Yeah.
Discover reroll.
It's a walking sensor bot with pitches and a hacking device for 19
Oh,
points.
it's just the best. It's just the best in the game. It's an absolute toolbox.
It's pretty good. I don't think there's any arguments there.
No.
That one's pretty easy.
I think it might be faction specific. Like, sure, it's your only way of getting burst 2 pitches in vanilla Pano.
Yes.
But you can't link it in vanilla Pano, and so what are you just trucking this up the table? Maybe,
Yes.
maybe not. Really?
Well,
Yes.
even unlinked, it's landing one pitcher at 48 inches on what, 70%?
Yes.
Yeah.
The scary number is obviously like 84% at 48 inches. Even then, it's 94% at 24 inches.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
But that cost, Josh, there's no argument. You just do it.
Yeah, as everyone was talking about before, I scarred a Nomads player with it on the weekend. So
Yes.
It's pretty good.
Wait,
All right.
weren't you
Watch
Gumby?
how many Nomads profiles will be in the S tier.
I was
I know,
Gumby.
right?
I didn't win the game. I just went, hey, I'm gonna scar this person, and I did.
You did.
All right, moving on. We
Then-
have the Locust, which also happened to pick up pitches in the latest update. They are on the hacking device and the killer hacking device, who also got Firewall. This is FD8 instead of the Zulu Cobra's FD4. They are BS12 and are hidden deployment. I've heard people talk about how this might be a decent, like, hidden backup set of pitches and a hacking device. It's also quite expensive. I think
It's very expensive.
they're both 30 plus points, I think.
Now 30 points for the hacker, and 28 for the killer hacker.
Yep.
That's the same cost as the Zulu Cobra. It's 1 point more expensive than the Zulu Cobra.
Yeah.
For worse
Yeah, you
BS.
just pay for Mimneg 6 rather than
a Marcus state.
BS 13.
Yeah.
And the Marcus state.
I think they sit in D, top of
Well,
D.
if we're going just on merits of it being a pitcher, I think as a pitcher carrier, it's probably a D tier. Like the unit itself is fine, I guess, but
I would still tempt you to put it in bottom of C, just because it has that forward deploy. And if you have to do that like Rambo pitcher play, this versus like a Cyberghost, this is way more likely to be like, I'm hitting a 12. The Cyberghost is like, oh no, I need an 8.
The Cyberghost is worse. I don't think there's a question. But it's sort of also a case of like, you look at where you can take it, right? You can take it
I'd
in
rather
vanilla,
take it over the
NCA.
Zulu Cobra.
Okay. Yeah.
Nah, I think the Whip 12 is more important, and the fact it's got a better gun as well and better BS. The Zulu Cobra just does more.
The Whip 12?
They're both Whip 13.
They're both
13.
13.
Oh, they're both Whip 13? Okay.
No, the
I
Locust
think
is
the-
better. The Locust is a
Nah.
better profile. It's a better profile.
I think the bigger
The only
issue
thing it's lacking is the
is-
Marcus state.
I think the bigger issue is that Locust Locust hackers are competing with the Locust Wild Parrot.
That too.
What will you see more of? Locust hackers or Zulu Cobra killer hacker? And I think Josh is right. I think you'll see more Locusts than Zulu Cobras. That's what I think.
Like if I was leaning on a killer hacking device, I think I would rather take a Locust over a Zulu Cobra. I know this is we're getting into the realms of now we're just ranking the profiles and not just the pitcher. But as a pitcher carrier, the Zulu Cobra is better. Because it's a
Okay, then.
BS13 pitcher, but it's a
Alright,
BS12 pitcher.
so we've solved it then.
Well, I mean, you're also 4 inches closer with the Locust. Like, there's like a lot to consider.
Nick, what do you think? On the spot. Bang.
I'd go
I
under
don't
the
know.
Zulu Cobra.
I know if no one got my back, I know Nick's got my back.
I'm still putting in C.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fine.
If we were
I'm not arguing
ranking,
that, but definitely, I'd say. Go ahead.
if we were ranking the profile on its entire merits, I think the Locust would be better than the Zulu Cobra. But we're ranking it on as being a pitcher carrier.
Yes.
And so the Locust is worse than the Zulu Cobra by the metric of it has a pitcher.
Do keep in mind, folks, the metric is not like hard and fast because there isn't really a metric. We're kind of just making it up. So
It's
don't-
just an
don't
excuse
yell
to
at
talk
us.
about profiles.
it's
Like,
it's okay. Legitimately, it's an excuse to go through every pitcher in the game and get more of like a deeper understanding of what makes a pitcher good.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to
This isn't just drivel.
no. It has
Mhm.
it has some purpose to the more nuanced brain. Another brand new Pano pitcher. It's going to be the Order Sergeants in MO. You're going to get these on the hacking device. They are BS12. Very easy to duo or harass. I'm going to slap it. I think it's B tier, and I think it's kind of like the definition of a good, solid pitcher.
100%. The fact that it's duoable instead of just harassable is like huge. Being able to just like slap a random duo together with one of these is excellent.
Yes, there is a good amount of Order Sergeant keywords from memory.
Yeah, like Croziers count, and Croziers is like worth taking now. So
And pitchers are worth taking in MO now.
Yes.
So I think I see Josh making an argument for A in his head. But no?
Oh no,
No?
they're perfectly fine, I guess. Like, you're gonna throw a pitcher with it. You're spending 18 points to throw a pitcher with them, and that's it. Like, I mean,
It is a
if you're
hacker as
leaning
well,
on
though.
this to hack, yeah, but if you're leaning on this to hack in MO, then you're I think you're in strife. But
Yeah.
like one of two hackers. It's so you have multiple.
It has its-
multiple hacking arrows.
its virtue is that it sets up the fact that you get the absolute beast that is fucking Deferson in the faction, and therefore I think it's
he
B.
plays the music so Gabriel Deferson can start Fortnite dancing.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
and
like,
once the pitcher's
well-
out there, you have a backup hacker. So if they walk into your hacking network to take on Deferson, they also still have to deal with the secondary arrow.
Yeah. That's sort of a big part. That's a big part. Having multiple hacking arrows as well is really good. Like, again, forcing your opponent to deal with two things instead of one just makes your life a lot easier.
100%. 100%. We're coming up to my first hot
Makes the
take.
pi-
It's going to be the Knight of Justice.
How is this a hot take?
Well, maybe it's a
Well,
hot take
we
in
haven't heard
the...
his opinion yet.
So, the Knight of
Me.
Justice for 45 points. Now, I know this sounds like a lot. You're getting a dude with CC stats. You're getting BS 14, you're getting Whip 13. 5 armor, 9 BTS. He's got stealth. He's a hacker. He has a PS6 multi-marksman rifle. He has pitches. He has D-charges. That, and the fact that he's very easily linkable in MO and in Svalheim, I think he's A tier. I think he's legitimately one of... If you're only going to take one hacker, he's legitimately one of the best one hackers you can take. I think he's legit.
BTS 9 is hard to argue against.
Is he easily linkable? You have to take a Hospitaller.
He's a wild
Or
card.
you could take like an Order Sergeant, a Knight of Justice, and what? Deferson or Hawkins? No.
Well, remember, he's. It's not like he has a combi rifle. He has a multi-marksman rifle. So he's got like Crux Knight level of like range bands and stuff.
So he's like minimum, you're paying 72 points to put this on to make this like effective.
I mean,
because you want to give it a special dice. Like, raw dogging 14s does not, does not spark joy. It certainly doesn't spark joy in A tier. I think it's B, and it's better than your Order Sergeant. As a profile, I love the Knight of Justice Hacker. I think the Knight of Justice Hacker is amazing, and I would take it.
Piece.
It's a vanity piece, but it's a B tier piece.
This is why it's a hot take.
So I don't think it's a thing for MO. If you're taking it in MO, it's specifically because you don't want to play Deferson and you want to play this instead.
I reckon you can play both.
That becomes difficult.
Is it linkable in Sval?
Yes.
I think it's the same wild
Is
card.
It easily linkable?
It's the same link, I believe. Let me double check though.
I think it's
Knight of Justice is a wild card.
Yeah.
So you have to put it with
slap it with Fusiliers or something. Yeah.
2 Fusiliers.
Yeah, 2 Fusiliers.
I think, you know what?
Ooh.
I think it's A in Sval and B in MO.
B plus,
better
B plus.
in Sval than MO.
B plus in MO.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's A in Sval, which is like a C D tier faction. So
I'll give you the very tippity top of B. Okay, I'll give you the very bitty bottom of A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a vanity piece, right? You're playing it because you think knights are cool, and it also does some stuff. But you do need to build the list around this. It doesn't slot naturally into a list. Like you need to work for this.
It might into Sval. Like I think it starts a bit easier into Sval looking at them. But yeah, no,
hey, look, it's something with a second wound in Sval, which is hard to come by.
This is true. A lot of it's NWI in Sval. And like
I could feel like fucking Dante and fucking Champion of Terror like start to knock on my door. Like stop that. No.
If we followed Josh, Pano would have the full spread right now.
Follow me, you mean? Because I.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. If we follow Jordan, Pano would have
the
the
Locust in D. Fuck it.
Yay! I know that if no one's got me, Nick's got me.
Look at this. Pano is the best and the worst hacking faction.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
All right. Jesus. We are moving on to Yujing. First up is the Zhanying, which is actually a rather interesting profile. It is a hacking device with 0 pain, BS12, BTS6, 6 cents, can link, not super easily from memory, but fairly easily. And is pretty expensive, unfortunately. I think it's like a 20, high 20s, 1 wound unit.
25.
Yeah.
Yeah, 25 points is getting a bit expensive for a 1 wound.
And how are you linking this thing? What's
in ISS,
wild card?
I think.
And so it counts as a wooming. So it can duo.
Okay. Yep.
Like you can go like wooming APHMG and a Zhanying, and that's a legal duo.
Yep, that doesn't sound that great, but you can do it.
Like if you want pitchers, right? Like is it BS12 or is it BS13?
It's BS12. It's a good hacker. I think it's a good hack. Like it's BTS 6 cents, and it's got 0 pain, but it doesn't have Trinity, but it's pretty good at protecting itself. Aside from that, in terms of
the hacker used to have mad traps, didn't it? I think it's traded its mad traps for pitcher.
It might have.
Is that better or worse?
Because the mine layer's got mad traps now.
Maybe the mine layer is. I've only really run into them against Val, and the triangular fire mine layer sensor is a very Val profile. So maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, it is. Like, oh, this looks mid. Oh, Val. It's in C tier. It's like probably above the Zulu Cobra.
Yeah, just by virtue of the fact that it's linkable
Yeah, it's
fairly
linkable.
easily.
Like
And
it'll
it's-
probably
yeah.
Like you're
sit at like
paying
the top of
50,
C
50 points.
to link
50
it. Yeah,
points for a burst 2 BS12 pitcher.
Also a lack of
it
options
comes
as
you
well.
know that comes attached to a 2-wound AP HMG. Like
Yeah, I guess.
58 points. You're paying 60 points for that.
yeah,
All right. Moving on to maybe cream of the crop Yujing pitches. It's the Haidao. You're finding this on the killer hacking device. And he's BS13. Really easy to throw on a Harris. He's a good hacker. He's 2 effective wounds. Cheap for what you get, at even cheaper than the Zhanying, I think. I think he's like 22 points.
he's 22 points. He is dirt fucking cheap.
Yep. And he's a better pitcher.
Yep.
I have him low A. I
agree.
don't know what other people think. Jordan agrees with me. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Well, because he's also good in vanilla as well. Like he's much harder to link in vanilla because you can do it. I don't think it's worth it. But what you can do is you can staple him to a Moang, and the Moang has NCO to use like your 2 lieutenant orders if you don't have another NCO. So you sort of get like some free tries.
Yep. I'm happy.
And yeah, he's just cheap. Like he's just
Oh, no, he's better than
cheap.
the Podge.
Oh, 100%.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And that just is my own personal bias coming in there.
He's 2 wounds. Anytime you can staple a 2nd wound to a hacker, like you get so much more interested in it. Like being able to like eat 1 Trinity and go like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of 2 wound using hackers, we have the Rave of N4. It's the Dokkaibae. Although the pitches have been stripped back a little, so you're only going to get them on the KHD with Spotlight. Obviously, again, very easy to harass in White Banner. It's a great hacker. It's 2 effective wounds. It's remote presence, which probably matters quite a bit. I think it's nearly as cheap as the Haidao as well.
It's the same cost.
Same
For the
cost.
one with pitches.
It is only
exactly
on the
BS.
hacking
It's
device
also
as well.
got- It's also got pictures on the regular hacking device.
It does, but no one takes
Yeah.
Because it's more
It's true.
expensive.
Spotlight's all you need anyway.
What do you need?
It's only it's BS12 from memory.
It's
BS12.
And it's
BS12.
BTS 6, so it's slightly better,
Yes.
I think, as a hacker. It's a bit more
Is the
rounded.
Haidau's BTS 6, isn't it?
No, it's 3.
3.
Is it?
Yeah,
Haidau's
it's
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
It's got that light using H-shy stat.
They could give BTS 6. I could be trusted.
They could. They'd make it cost more though.
No, it wouldn't.
I think purely for the fact that the Dokkaibae almost holds White Banner together to some extent. It's probably the top of A.
Yeah, just also because you are able to staple a neg 6 Tinbot to it pretty much incidentally.
Yes. It does require a bit more of an investment, I think, because that if you're taking the Dokkaibae, you feel like you have to take the Haidao, and if you have to take them, you may as well glue them together with a Tinbot neg 6. So you may as well take that
But
core.
you're not doing much else. You're not doing much else in White Banner though. Like that's sort of the best thing to be doing in White Banner.
That is kind of the thing. So it is a staple, but a good staple.
You're more likely to play a Haidao in vanilla than you are to play a Dokkaibae.
Moving on to hot take number 2. It's the Yujing Flyer, the Feiquan. It's the vehicle. It's BS13. It has naturally +1 special dice. It's S7, so obviously it can vault and get really high places. This would be like an S tier for me if it wasn't on the wrong profile. The pitches...
The entirely non-lethal profile.
It's on the non-lethal profile. So if you're taking this, you're basically just taking it for pitches. In which case, I think it's kind of mid.
Because I've heard some people talk about it, and like it's one of those pieces that just like generates these like magical Christmas land scenarios when you hear someone talk about it, where they're like, yeah, you know, you're gonna like run up the side of the board, You're gonna land both the pitches. You're gonna fire it like twice, land both the pitches, and then you're gonna brick like 3 different things. And it's like, okay, how many things are you gonna kill? It's like, oh, one thing maybe with the missile. And it's like, well, what happens when your entirely non-lethal vehicle dies and gets hit?
Well, that's just
Or when
it.
you can't hide it exactly because it's an S7 no cover.
Yeah.
It's still that EM carbine +1 burst +1 special die.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Are you inactive going to be running around with an EM carbine, though?
You're asking Nick. Yes, Nick would 100% do that to someone.
Yes, okay, yeah. At 28 points, I could see an argument for it. Like, it's not something that's going to be lethal, but with special die pitchers on a BS-13, it's moving 11 inches before it shoots the pitchers. So, sure, it lands at 58% at 48 inches, but it's almost never going to be at 48 inches. It's going to most of the time be at 24 inches.
Yeah.
I think
It's got sensor. It's like,
if it had
It's
a
like
combi
the-
rifle.
I think the +1 special die for ARO is underrated on this.
Are you gonna like stick
Because
this thing
if
on
you
ARO?
take-
if you
Are
have
you
to.
are you like
Not for like long range arrows, but so like, listen, you run it up the board on a side or something.
Yeah.
It's not going to be taking AROs at long range. Although if it does, it's got the acrylate cannon.
yeah.
Anything that this AROs successfully ends its turn.
Right. But also it's armor 3 structure 2.
Yeah.
It's
Like
I think it's
no cover.
It's like it's the
Mhm.
it's like the ultimate. I'm going to put this picture where I want to on the table. It's less about it's less about where like the actual. It's what it enables more than anything else. Like, my opponent has 2 moderators. They're their only possible lieutenants. They are on opposite sides of the board. My Feiquan it hops 11 inches, spotting the top of some random fucking building, which they can't get to. I put a repeater on that, and then I spotlight kill that moderator. And if they look really crestfallen, I stop there. If they don't, I go another 11-inch hop, find another building that it's impossible to get to. Hopefully, you catch some other things as well at the same time, and then you spotlight and GML that fucking moderator.
Actually bring up a really
Granted,
good
you've spent
point
6
there.
orders to do that, but you've
the
probably
jingle bells are ringing in Magical Christmas Land.
well, they are, yes.
Okay, so
If you do need to put a picture down and you want that picture to last multiple turns, the Feiquan's the best piece in the game to do it.
yeah, it can jump. So it starts at S7 tall, and it can jump 5.5 inches straight up from there. And
Unless you're
I think
playing on
that's where you
exclusively
get
brutal
that
cities.
58% landing at 48 inches, where you can just jump straight up to see a rooftop on the other side of the board and land in there.
That's great if you're going first, but also consider the fact that if you're going second, it's basically a guided plan in S7 form that you might not be able to hide. Like this,
I don't
realistically, in a tournament sense, it's like replacing your tag slot. You really don't want to run 2 DZ bound S7s at the risk of going second. I think, anyway.
like bottom of B.
How well do the
Are you about to ask me how good the
Eugene
tables
tags
are?
compete for a slot?
No,
But
not
how
not
often are you running the Guija or the Logwing?
not.
Oh, you're not. I've
often?
seen lists that have included this that I have like I don't dislike. I think I do just sort of am of the mind where like a lot of the scenarios described to me of people who like this piece, it's very aspirational.
I get that, but I also understand what Josh is saying because there's no other unit in the game that's going to be able to shoot a pitcher from like 13 inches off the table, off like the top of the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like high B, probably, maybe low B, maybe
That's-
middle B,
what-
but it's B.
I think it's low B.
This isn't really a hot take, guys. If you're gonna disagree with each other and then go B, because I think it's B. I thought all you
It's
guys
gonna
were
have
gonna
a
be like
wide
it's
range
S.
of like things in B. I don't think it's S.
I thought someone would
Nah,
argue.
it's not
No,
S.
absolutely not.
I think the thing,
Okay.
the package it comes attached to isn't worthwhile enough on its own.
Mm. Okay. Well, is it better than the Order Sergeant?
No.
Ooh. Okay. Thinking. Processing.
Yes.
Yes.
Nick, tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Once again, Nick
Oh,
breaks the
great! I
tie.
have to tie break this.
Yes, you do. Tristan doesn't get a vote.
In my
don't.
opinion, yes, it's better,
Boom.
but I'm not sure if my opinion is a good one.
Who cares? It's the only one that matters. That's
Live
right,
by
Nick.
the tiebreaker, die by the tiebreaker.
You are perfectly suited to rating this next one. It's the Wardriver,
Okay.
exclusive to French.
Whoa. So, Ariada has pictures,
What the fuck?
specifically French.
Game's gone in the toilet, guys.
Only in
So-
French.
Nah,
No.
it makes sense. It makes sense.
French have a specialty Wardriver profile. It loses 0 pain. It loses cyber mines. It loses its boarding shotgun, and it loses its flash pulse. But it gets pictures, and is a
That's
half
so
swing
funny.
cheaper.
That's so funny.
It is BTS 3. It has 6 cents. It's BS 11, but it's easily linkable with the cheapest of troops. So, like 16 points, and you have a pair to harass this with.
Mm-hmm.
32
It's-
points here for a BS. 32 points for a 1+1 special dice BS 11 pitcher.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think where it starts to fall apart is what are you doing with that picture?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
Because
It's just
think
like it's
you're
it's like just a
basically-
vanity. It's a vanity thing, right?
You're scoring
uh,
HVT designation, and that's it. Where you have to spotlight the HVT. That's the thing you're doing.
so I think the biggest problem with this profile is that for half a Swick more, you get all
You
of
get a
those
disco
things
baller.
that lost back, and you pick up disco ballers.
And 0
And
pain.
disco ballers in French does so much more than a pitcher.
But Nick, you hear the audience
I think
saying,
to make the pitcher,
aren't they AVA 2? Can't you take 2 of them?
that was what I was going to get to. I think the only real argument for taking the pitchers is if it's your second Wardriver, and that starts to become expensive on the Swick.
I think the only real game plan for these pitches are if your opponent has a tag and you want to try the 1 dice v 1 dice and steal it. Return. That's it.
Yes.
Otherwise, the pitches are just like a liability to every single regard.
Oh no, it's just a liability to that one model.
Yeah, it's just basically giving
Because it's not
you
like
spend
you have anything
orders.
else that's a hacker.
You spend orders to let your
Yes.
let your opponent kill a model easier.
Yes.
In
Right.
saying that, Nick, where does it go?
I think it's bottom of C for the reason that it provides something this faction doesn't have, and as a wild card pick or a niche pick, that could really throw your opponent.
Actually, I've thought of a second use case for it. Axial intervention,
Mhm.
pitcher spotlight to HVT.
Oh, true.
I just blew everyone's minds with my basic
Like-
101 strategy.
I don't think I could. It's not great, but I don't think I can put it in D.
I can.
I kind of
Absolutely a D tier profile.
the
No.
the only reason I'd put it in D is I honestly think it's just a trap more than anything.
It is. It's terrible.
But it is linked pitches.
No.
No.
Like no.
No.
Okay, is it better than the Locust?
No.
No.
Okay. Sorry, Nick, you've been outvoted.
Fucking
Okay.
no. This isn't a it's not a good profile. It's something you bring up as like a trivia answer where you're like, oh, Ariadna doesn't have this and this. It's like, well, actually they have pitches
actually.
in French.
Yes. Okay. I'll take it. All right, that was Ariadna. And funnily enough, Hakaslam has as many picture profiles as Ariadna. So, we are now looking at the Barid.
Much better though.
Much better. You can get these on pretty much any
And
profile.
cheaper.
And cheaper. It is BS12. It is cheap. It is whip 14. It's very easy to throw in a Harris. Vanilla, you kind of stuff by itself. It is one of the best KHDs in the game, potentially the best for points. I think the main giveaway is it's basically at 14 points the cost of a line troop. So the investment is like nonsensically low.
And 14 isn't as low as you can go.
Yeah, you can get
If you already have
12.
other good hackers and you need the points, you can get a 12-point pitcher on a forward observer.
It's BS12 and linkable.
I actually like that it's on a non-hacking profile. Like, I mean,
Adds
I'm
variety.
someone who hates having two hackers in a link.
Yep.
And so having a picture on a non-hacking profile means that you can link it with a better hacker. Say, like, I don't know.
There isn't really a better one in
Something
Hakaslam.
else.
That's
There
the
really
problem.
isn't a better hacker in Hakaslam. If you could link it with a better hacker, you could link it with a better hacker. The Govad maybe, but maybe not.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just because it has combat instinct and warhorse, like.
It's definitely a better
I mean,
hacker, but not
Trinity
for the point.
-3 as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
yeah.
Layla Sharif, like you can link.
Yeah.
You can link those like hackers together. I mean, it's fun. It's good to do like second picture when you want another one, and you want to link it to a better hacker to push them up the table and stuff. So I think that I like that it's on the forward observer.
Yeah, flexibility is always good.
Mhm.
Where does it sit? I have it like high A. I think it's
definitely an A tier.
It's exceptionally good with the cost. Does it creep into S tier? Do like BS12 12-point pitches deserve S tier? Especially
I don't think so.
Okay. I think it's
It's more looking at the killer hacker profile. 14 points, pitchers, fully linkable, and Trinity -3.
It's really good.
It does so much for 3 points more than a line infantry.
It does. And I kind of agree with you. The only detriment I think it has is that package is designed to like hunt in the DZ, and with the nerfs to pitches, it's a little bit less reliable. So you kind of got to move up the table potentially to do that, which might take more orders than you want. But
like realistically, you spend 2 orders, you're probably getting the pitcher down because it's 51% 48 inches.
You can do that. You can just long
Like
bomb it.
realistically, you will just get it down most likely.
Yep.
I don't know. I think it's top of A currently, maybe bottom of S. Like it's very cost effective.
Well, my vote's
What do you
my
think,
I
vote's
think if
Josh?
you're
A.
quibbling about it being an S, it's on top of A.
Top
Yeah,
of A.
okay, I like that.
Is it
Okay.
better than the
Good call.
Dokkaibae?
No.
Ooh.
I like the second wound on the
No.
Dokkaibae and the fact that you can staple a tin bot to it like with ease.
Okay. Nick?
It's hard because the Dokkaibae you do pick to put in your list.
Yeah.
The Barid you just start with as an order generator, if nothing else.
I can.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like in White Banner you do start most lists with the Dokkaibae.
Actually, yeah, that is fair.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen
Like,
very
if you
many white banner
started,
lists
like-
that don't have them.
Like, yeah, like if you
Mhm.
started both a vanilla Hacker's Lump and a assassin list with multiple Barids, then yeah, then you can make the argument because you don't start a lot of vanilla Yujing lists with a Dokkaibae. But I think it's about the same in their sectorals.
I don't think nowadays you start a lot of vanilla Huck lists with Barids, actually.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Like I don't
Yeah,
even
that's
know
what-
if you,
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
even know
saying.
if you put them in to begin with.
I don't think so.
I think you just have
I
like
don't
a
think you
fire
take
egg or
this
something.
unlinked. Yeah. I don't think you take this unlinked.
Well, Josh, you're the deciding vote, my friend.
Yeah, leave it there.
Leave it there. Sick. Well, that was Hakkaslam. One of the best picture factions in the game. They've only got one. They have more, but they're in A2. All right, moving on to Val's favorite model. It's
The
Merry
fucking
Problems.
peaks and the valleys of this the fucking nomads.
It's Nomads, ladies and gentlemen. It's Merry Problems, the
Starting
Uber
in the
hacker
valley.
herself. She's BS12. She's forward deploy 4. She's whip 14. She's a great hacker. She's got very average pitches, and she's pretty spenno. I
Yep.
think she's in C tier. Pitches in a pinch, sure, but you're not taking her for pitches whatsoever.
I think she's the bottom of the C tier.
Yeah.
Maybe at the top of D.
D tier.
I just don't think you're going to be playing. Like, I just don't rate unlinked pitches that highly.
No, I agree with you.
I think your assessment was good in that she's a good hacker who happens to have pitchers.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's like the same as the
She's a
Zulu
great
Cobra.
toolbox.
But the Zulu Cobra is cheaper and has a marker state.
Is the Zulu Cobra better?
She has a
He
market
has a
state.
marker state.
He doesn't start in a marker state, Josh.
Yeah, okay.
That part, yes.
Like, you can't
Yes,
just
not
snipe
starting a
out. You
marker
can't
state
just
with forward
snipe out a.
deployment.
Yeah, you can't just snipe out a Zulu Cobra. You can snipe out Merry Problems when she's put on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
last time I was up against Mary Problems, I used a yarn to kill her. So
Yeah. So
Alright.
I don't know. I think she's like the bottom of C, top of D, somewhere in there. Like, she's a vanity piece.
Well, is she worse than a
Well,
Zulu
just-
Cobra?
No, yeah, yes, she is. She's worse than a Zulu Cobra.
Yes. But
Yeah.
as a pitcher carrier, she's worse than Zulu Cobra.
yes.
As
I
a-
can't wait for people to go, but Mary Problems, best of Zulu Cobra.
Is she worse than a
Okay,
Locust?
I think
As a pitcher
Yes.
system. Is she worse than a Wardriver
Yes.
as a... Okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Is she, are we really
Nick,
putting her
I'm
at the
not,
bottom?
I'm
Yeah,
not
high with
letting,
the
I'm not
Locust.
letting you have this agenda.
no,
Like,
middle of D.
you,
Middle of D?
you got the Wardriver on the list. That's what you get. It's on the
Jeez.
list. It's
Brutal. Yeah, that's true. It wasn't on the list to
the
begin
argument
with.
with the Zulu and the Locust are that they start in a marker or hidden,
Yep.
yeah.
and she doesn't, which
That's
either
fair.
invalidates her forward deploy or you're going first.
You're so much
And she's
clever
also
than me, Nick.
Spenno.
She is Spenno. Yep.
Like,
All right. It's time.
She's-
It's okay. Go on. Yep. What? Go on, Jordan.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say it's time for hot take number 3. It's the Moderators. Bakunin. Now,
no,
these...
don't you mean
No,
PiWell?
Zoe and
Oh,
Zoe
PiWell
and
first,
shit.
mate.
PiWell.
Sorry, guys. I'm too far ahead. It's PiWell.
Fucking troglodyte.
Okay. PiWell's a bit complicated to analyze because there's multiple profiles. There's multiple types of PiWell. But
There are like 6 of them. Like
it's because there's peripheral PiWell and there's actual model PiWell.
Yeah.
PiWell is a BS11 with stuff, basically SensorBot stuff and MIM6. The peripheral has +1 burst. The standalone can link and get an SD. So they're the same numbers, but functionally different because the peripheral shoots all its load in one go, but the standalone can get 2 shots at it.
Yeah.
You're obviously only taking her if you're keen on Zoe, who is a Whip 15 hacker. But it's still BS11.
Also Spenno.
Yeah. Zoe herself is
They are
pretty
an
spenno.
Yeah, they're an expensive package.
I said low B. I'm kind of regretting that now. But I don't know.
Well, where would you move her down to?
Maybe just like around the Zhanying.
I could see it. Because if it was still like if it was still like ITS 15, where he had attack aware order and marksmanship, then there's more of an argument.
Yeah, then we're cooking. The
Then we're
problem
cooking
is
with some gasoline.
there's better
I
options.
just don't see it. Like, I mean, I don't see them. You never see them.
No, you do
Like-
never see them.
I think didn't Frank play them at Border Bash, or am I thinking of Uhahu?
Probably
Uhahu's way better. But
It
yeah,
might be Uhahu.
I
though.
think-
Jordan's right. The whole package is either 42 points or 45 points. That is real expensive.
Like in Bakunin, you're
But
more
it's,
likely to just take a
36
Custodier because
if
it's
it's-
easily linkable.
What's up, Nick?
Sorry, Nick.
36 for the peripheral.
Oh, right. I know what I'm looking at. Cool.
I think we're looking at a similar situation to Mary, where you're not taking it for PiWell, you're taking it for Zoe.
Mm.
And PiWell happens to come along with it.
In a pinch, though,
In a
it's
pinch,
still a
pinch.
burst 2 pitcher.
it's pretty good. And it's not
The
just
only
it's
issue-
a
take-
better pitcher than Mary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My issue is that it's structure 1, or silhouette 1, sorry.
That's
Yeah.
true as
He's
well.
a little boy.
Oh,
He's
That's
not
true.
he's not a real boy. He is a small boy.
He's a
He's
small
exactly
boy.
the same size as his pitches.
Mm.
Very interesting.
That's funny when you
tidbit.
think about that, isn't it? He throws out this
Mm.
like tiny ball that gets like to the same size as him when it lands.
Where does it sit then, my friends? Where does it sit? Is it better than a Zulu Cobra? Why is a Zulu Cobra the standard? Why is it the benchmark?
Because
Who knows?
it's X. Because the Zulu Cobra is just been good. It's been good for like 2 editions,
Yes,
and then before that, it was really good because jammers were fucked.
yes, that's-
You weren't taking the killer hacker. You were taking the one with jammers.
Speaking of
it's-
jammers,
It's probably better than a fucking
PiWell
Zulu
Sync has a
Cobra.
jammer.
Is it better than a Zhanying? I kind of feel like the Zhanying almost feels like Zoe and PiWell, but you threw PiWell in the bin and stole his pictures. And he's not an
Yeah.
engineer.
Well, and yeah, you threw PiWell in the bin and instead stapled him to a fucking AP
Nah,
HMG
Zen-
that has 2 wounds.
The Zhanying's better than
Yeah.
Zoe and PiWell, I think.
Ooh, ooh. Shove PiWell in there.
PiWell, better than PiWell. PiWell is the picture
Yeah.
carrier. No one cares about Zoe.
No, no one cares about Zoe.
I feel like Nomads players, because like Nomads players are definitely like people, they have their pet profiles in Nomads, and we're gonna get like the Zoe and PiWell people, we're gonna get the Jazz and Billy people, we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get
Look,
all
there's
of
3
them in
people
the
that play
fucking
Zoe and PiWell, so it's fine.
yeah, exactly.
And they're gonna tell
Out
you
of the
that
10 people that play
Yeah.
Nomads now,
they're gonna
exactly a third of them play Zoe and PiWell.
they're gonna tell
Hey,
you
man,
that
hey Nomad players, how does it feel that all of your pitches are worse than Pano now?
Oh, dear.
No, there is a legitimate argument for one of them.
Saying I'm looking at it.
All right. Now it's time for the hot take. It's the Moderators. Cheapest pitcher in the game. 10 points.
Yeah.
However, it is BS10. But it's linkable. You can get it to BS11. But
No, it's D.
yeah, so
D.
it's D tier. It's pretty much a complete waste of points in a slot.
It doesn't have the slots for this.
No, you're not
doesn't.
like it's not even a points thing. It's waste of a slot.
Yeah, there's too
It's a slot
much
thing. It's like Nomads has no issue of getting to 15 troopers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're exactly taking 2 moderators, and it is your lieutenant and your lieutenant decoy. There is no reason to take a pitch. Granted, when moderator core links, like you would run 4 moderators and a riot girl, moderator pitches were fantastic. But
Again, thank you, CD, for killing that dead. Fuck that.
yeah. So I think nowadays, I don't think they're taken. I think they're worse. I think they're worse than the Wardriver.
100%. Yes.
I think
The
if you
BS10,
were going
just pure fact that they are BS10.
Go on, Nick.
if you were
But they
going to
support-
take moderators,
Sorry, Nick.
if you're going to take moderators other than lieutenant decoy, it's an excellent spend of a single point.
Oh, yeah, you're 100% taking
But
that. That's
you
your
already
third
brought up,
moderator you're taking.
You don't. Oh no! So if you were building a list where you took multiple moderators that weren't lieutenant decoy, it's an excellent spend of a point. However,
Yeah.
you brought up you're not stressed for filling those 15 orders to the
No.
point that you're taking moderators as cheerleaders.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like instead of
And
seeing
in that situation,
instead of going, I can get a better moderator for a point, you go, no, I can get a Zellenkrieger for 1 point less.
I think the only reason why it probably ends up being better than the Wardriver is that it supports an actual hacking network, and that's it.
That's a fair argument.
True.
That's a fair
Even if
argument.
it is the second worst hacking network in the game.
it does. It's also a third cheaper and costs no swick.
Yeah, like, I understand it would be really funny to put a Nomad unit as worse than a Wardriver, but I just don't think it's factually correct.
No, it's worse than Mary
okay.
Problems, though.
Yeah, it's worse than Mary Problems. Oops, Nick's
Would
got
you
his
be
thinking face.
more surprised to see a moderator with pitcher or a Wardriver with pitcher?
Moderator.
Wardriver with
I'd be
pitches.
way more surprised seeing a Wardriver, because that means I'm playing against someone who's playing French.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Fair. Okay.
What does that mean?
That's not a, fuddy-duddy that doesn't even know that the Wardriver pitcher exists.
What, Josh? Is
Is
that
it-
Josh Pye?
Is it better or worse?
Then what?
The Wardriver.
It's better.
Better?
It's better than the
It's
Wardriver,
better than
yes.
Wardriver.
Okay.
Better than the Wardriver.
All right. Moving on to cheaper Zoe and PiWell, we have Jazz and Billy. It is the second
Two of
Uber
these
hacker.
guys.
BS11, great model. Pitches pretty much are free and give her nothing. She is probably Corregidor's most auto-include model in the faction. But I feel like you could take the pitches away and they don't care because they have Morans.
You would exactly like 2 Corregidor players would care because that was a part of their strategy.
Yeah, I feel like Jazz sits either on top of a building or behind a trash can and doesn't move the entire game.
And you have your fucking Morans on rooftops, and those are your fucking that's your defense. That's your fucking network
and you
protection.
band it over infiltrators.
Yeah, you Bandit and the Tsyklon as well if you want it.
Yeah, exactly. So as a pitcher, I think
She's worse than a Zulu Cobra.
I think you're right.
I think she's better than PiWell.
Yeah, I think she is better than Zoe. Oh no, she's not.
You think she's better than PiWell?
I think she's better than PiWell because she doesn't have to take 2 models to get the pitchers.
Oh gosh.
Yep, that's reasonable.
Yeah, but she's worse. She's worse as a pitcher than the Zulu Cobra. She's BS 11.
Guys, the list is broken already.
We've
Like,
got 3 models that are all worse than the next one.
Like
looped.
I'm happy if we want to swap the Zulu Cobra and PiWell around.
I think we need to swap them based on discussions on Billy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then Jazz
Okay.
and Billy can sit in between those two.
Okay.
Roding is Jazz.
Yeah.
Just for
Schrodinger's
clarity's
Jazz.
sake, when I first wrote this, there was only 2 in D tier, so I'm off to a good start.
We're just more
Look at
negative
this
than
bell
you as
curve we're
people.
not getting.
I love a good bell curve. It's not going to happen. All right.
Fucking bell curves.
Hey, we've got some more factions coming up.
We do. We
Okay,
do.
we've got a
We've
lot
got
to
all
go.
of combined. We don't have that much. I think
Yeah.
we're about halfway. Coming on to potentially the next S tier and potentially the best, one of the best, or the best pitchers in the game. It is the Tsyklon. Now, one of the reasons why I think it has potential to be better than the blocker is it's in every faction of Nomads and Starco. And in all of those, pretty much all of those, I think it's linkable. It's BS12. It's an X-Visor. It's an excellent pitcher. It also comes with a Swick weapon. So it can almost, instead of having to use other models to get people's heads down so you can shoot pitches, it can do it itself. It's not quite as good as the blocker in the sheer numbers, but it's still very good. It's 70% at 48 inches. I think it might take the top spot sheerly through like availability. If anything.
Nah.
Nah?
It also has Climbing Plus,
Let's have Climbing Plus.
which allows it to get to Climbing Plus on a 6/4 model. So, in addition to better availability than the blocker and easier linking than the blocker, it can get to better places to shoot the pitchers.
It's not easier to link than a blocker, I don't think. Well, it's not easier to get the bonus. It might fit in more links naturally. But it's not easier to get the bonus. A blocker, you can slap 11-point CSU on it, and that's it.
Oh, gotcha.
The Tsyklon is like, I chuck you with 2 line troops, or, whatever.
Mhm.
Even saying that,
Yeah, like
though,
you're not happy with the links you're building with a Cyclone, right?
I don't think you're unhappy.
Cyclone, they're wild cards. You can put them in England.
Yeah, I don't think a Link Cyclone's bad. I think they're... Oop, Jordan's gone. It's slightly cheaper than it used to be. They used to be like low 30s, and now they are not that.
They're high 20s now.
Yeah. They do have a forward deploy option, which sounds really jank. I don't think anyone's taking it.
Only in Bakunin. Only in Tunguska, sorry.
Oh, okay. Yep. But 26 points, you get a Spitfire, you get a template, you get a pitcher. I don't know.
So, when I was writing some lists for Val a while back, because they're wild cards, one of the things that I wrote in the lists were on deployment, you put the Tsyklon wildcard into a link that deploys roughly near it.
Yep.
Then it gets the special die to toss out pitchers, and the link goes off and does its thing, and just leaves the Tsyklon behind.
Yep. I think it's very good.
Then you can do the Kirby tech of like just bringing the link back and within 8 inches of the Tsyklon, and hey presto, you've got a fully formed ARO piece again.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
As a pitcher delivery system,
I like
raw numbers, not as good as the blocker. I think it kind of fills a list easier than a blocker does. Like a blocker's great.
I like Cyclone.
I think it's S. Just is it better than a blocker?
No.
Keep in mind that
yes.
Pano. Keep in mind now. I'm kind of going against myself. Pano does get the Deva, or NCA, I should say, gets the Deva. So the blocker is activating a Whip 15 killer hacker with Warhorse effectively, or immune to isolate. So
The Tsyklon is activating a
Mary or
Interventor.
or same thing. Yeah. Same thing, yeah.
I'd rather have an Interventor than a Deva.
Yep. I agree. I wish I got them too. So, Josh,
I think either you're gonna have to make the
on
choice, or
on my way for
Jordan
Jordan to come back.
Come back.
No.
Jordan!
I'm going to make the choice.
Okay.
I think they are. I think they're worse than the blocker.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Man, I think we're gonna get we're gonna get some comments for this one.
They can't be that mad.
Hopefully there was enough discussion to show why
If
we
you
were
don't like our
on the
decision,
fence about that one.
if you don't like our decision, blame Jordan. He wasn't here
In the
to
comments.
dissuade us. All right. Moving on to the best pictures of Bakunin. We have not the best pictures, sorry. I can take that out. Oop. We have the pictures of Bakunin. It's the Custodiers. These guys are your kind of elite hackers in Bakunin. They're BS12. They link very easily because pretty much everyone's taking Cenobites because Cenobites are busted as hell. They are slightly expensive for what you get, I think, because they are paying for MIM 6 when they might not necessarily need it. But they are good hackers on decent numbers, and they're in quite a few Bakunin lists. Kind of analogy for me is like the Order Sergeant. They kind of just feel like a better, more expensive Order Sergeant, but not better for the points.
I think your comparison is good in that they're an easily linkable pitcher, but unlike the Order Sergeant, this can also be your frontline hacker rather than your backup hacker.
That's true. Yep. Does that make it
Hacking
better?
Device Plus is cool.
Hacking Device Plus is very cool. Having the ability for a single unit to kind of put white noise wherever it can see is nice.
In a faction that really likes white noise.
Yeah. In saying that, they do get Uhahu, who is linkable as well, who also has a Hacking Device Plus, is BS11 instead of 12, but is cheaper at the same time.
Did we put
9
Uhahu on the list?
Uhahu is an NA2 model.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, but she's in Bakunin.
But she's not a Bakunin model. She's an NA2 model.
Ah.
Jordan, for the fans, is a
Later.
Tsyklon in the right spot?
Look, I'd probably put it at the top of A tier, but I don't get everything I want.
Ooh, Jordan, you could not be more wrong.
You can say that.
Where's the Custodia? Where's the Custodia?
He could be more wrong.
Well, no, because like I'm more afraid of sitting across the table from a blocker than I am a Tsyklon.
Okay.
Where does the Custodians sit? Somewhere in
That's
B tier.
because you're playing against Pano and not Nomads.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Why would I be afraid of Nomads in N5? Like,
fucking Pano, CB's favorite elder. Like, I mean,
oh, dude, fucking the Pano equal attention cake this edition. Oh, is this what Nomad players felt like for the last like 3 editions?
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness
No,
gracious
this is
me.
what Combined Army players felt like for the past 3 editions.
Yeah, this is what Combined Army. This is what like the Nomad players and CA players felt like all through N4. Oh, be still my bleeding heart. Look, yeah, Custodians are good.
They are top of B.
That's fair.
I think so. What have we got in there right now? The Feiquan and the
Order Sergeant.
Yeah, they're better than the Order Sergeant and the Feiquan. I think just because they're like easily linkable. It's like a good duo as well if you want that. Oh no, it's not a duo. Sorry, it has to be Haris. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a very easy Haris to mace.
linkable.
Yeah.
It's a super easy Haris. I think it's good. Good BSs on them as well, because you usually end up with that ballistic skill bonus in Bakunin.
Yep, that's true. That's true. Is it better than a Knight of Justice?
I think they're better than a Knight of Justice, but I know that's your vanity piece.
It's not my vanity piece.
Yes, it is.
I just think there's a little bit of secret sauce
I
there.
don't think they're better than Knight of Justice.
Sure.
I don't think they're better than Knight of Justice.
All right, cool.
Might be as good.
Well, is it bottom of A?
No, I think the next
No.
one is. I think the next one is better than the Knight of Justice, though.
I think you're right. Moving on, we have the Holloman of Tunguska.
Oh,
Little kids playing COD in the simulation.
oh.
We have the Super Jump, the BS13, 14 if you're in a pure link, which oftentimes they are. They are dirt cheap for what they are. They pretty much activate the whole hacking of Tunguska. Excellent picture, excellent models. Very easy to put in a list, very cheap. I think this might be a hot take. I think it's top of A. I actually think they're better than the Dokkaibae.
I think they're better than the Cyclone.
Yeah.
Like, I think a Hollow Man has more argument to be an S tier than the Cyclone does.
Maybe from a unit perspective, but from a picture perspective, the Cyclone has an X visor.
Yeah, we're splitting hairs here.
But from a pitcher's perspective, it has super jump, so you get to like find better angles too.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's also like disgusting, and also you're like happy with the links you build with a fucking Hollow Man. Like you stick the picture with Perseus, it's like, oh my god, this is excellent.
Look, I can put it in S.
I would put the Cyclone on the top of A, and then you put the Hollow Man in S.
Don't do this to me, man.
No, it's yes.
Don't do it to me. Don't break my heart like
It's better. No, because it's
Yeah,
better.
do it. Swap them.
Yeah, do it. Thank you, Josh.
Fuck. Is the Cyclone better than Dokkaibae?
Yeah.
I think you won't
Yes.
let me argue it any lower. So
So
yes.
I already got 2 yeses, so
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You forget, I'm used to bullying like Rob when we do these lists. Like, the Hollow Man's just excellent though. Like you really can't spin the virtue of that model anymore. Like you can build like 7 different duos with it that are all excellent.
That's true.
Like it's BTS 6 as well, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Yeah, it's BTS 6,
With
2
an easy,
wounds, like
firewall.
With an easy
yeah,
firewall.
it's like 2 wounds, remote presence as well.
Mhm.
Like just like the most recoverable HI in the game.
You're not wrong. You're not
It'd be
wrong.
really scary if they could take a gun.
It would.
I have a
Wait, you
missile
could just stick a
launcher.
Cyclone in the link.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Can
If
you
you're
imagine getting a
Lachlan- if you're
gun with your
Lachlan's-
pictures? Oh, that's easy
If
S
you're
tier,
Lachlan
man.
Summer, if you're Lachlan Summer, you like I've listened to that man talk to me about how like no, the missile launcher is enough.
Yeah, he just raw dogs the missile launcher.
He does. He's a fucking psychopath.
The picture profile is the one that upgrades to a multi-rifle.
Mm.
It's not
Stop proving his point, Nick.
a good gun, but it's
It's certainly a gun.
It's Val's
it provides
biggest gun.
more utility.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Moving on to Combined
Oh,
Army.
yeah.
I think at the end of this, a lot of people are going to be disappointed. First up, we have Bit and Kiss, who's quite unique in the sense that you get 2 sets of pictures with Bit and Kiss instead of 1. They are both BS11, and Bit, the good hacker, is BTS 6. She's quite cheap for the pair. I think they are 22 or 21 points.
22 for the picture.
And it is basically the best of both worlds when it comes to +1 burst and +1 SD. Because you basically have 4 pictures instead of 2.
Yep. And if you're playing in Onyx specifically, it's Kiss has got +1 burst on his pitches. So you throw 3.
Oh.
And they're 24 points.
24 points. Okay. Where does Bit
Uh,
and Kiss
For
sit
the,
In Onyx.
in Onyx?
In
In
Onyx,
Onyx.
yeah. So they're
Yeah, for
20.
the
So
+1
22
burst.
points in vanilla, 24 in Onyx.
Okay. It's a rather nice package just for itself.
Yeah.
It's probably 80.
If you are running, if you're one of the 4 people in the world that play Onyx, she's S tier.
Okay.
I think
everyone else-
Raw Dog, she's better than the Knight of Justice.
Oh yeah, I think she's probably better than the Haidao. I don't think she quite breaks out the Barid, but she's better than both those.
Okay.
I think she's better than the Breed because you don't have to link her.
You don't. And she brings 4 pitches.
Yeah. I think she's better than the Breed.
You better than a Dokkaibae?
No, because I think Spotlight KHD is better than an Oblivion KHD.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll take that. What do you think, Nick? Is that okay?
Yeah, I think the argument for the pitchers, because it's off of 2 models, so the first order, you can try to put 1 pitcher in 2 specific spots, or 2 pitchers in 2 different spots.
Yep.
Whichever one lands, yay, and then you put 2 pitchers into the next spot for the next order.
Yeah.
If you miss them both, though.
So if
you
you miss
cry.
them both, yeah, it will happen, but I think you have more flexibility with those extra dice in these 2 profiles, because instead of a special die, or you can have them shot at 2 places that the same model can't see.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. You are so wrong about this next one, Tristan. I actually got mad when I saw it.
The Dartok. Great hacker, cheap, BS11. I think it's a decent backup set of pitches. The problem is...
So are you talking about in, like, VCA?
Even in Morat, like, I know it's linkable.
I just think they're priced out of VCA now. I just don't see them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a VCA model. Like, in Morats, they're excellent. What are you on? It's 19 points, and it links with fucking everything.
It's an excellent hacker. I don't think it's an excellent set of pitches. Morats doesn't need to picture things.
But it gets to for free because it links with everything.
But they don't need to.
And it duos. What do you mean? Like a bunch of your duos in Morats just have one of these because it's excellent.
No, I understand you have the pictures. I'm saying I don't know if, like, Nick's probably, like, obviously, yeah, whatever. But what game plan of Morats is, like, I picture the thing rather than I run up the table and shoot it or punch it in the head.
Well, maybe you picture it and you picture their stealth HI and then you...
Sorry, go ahead, Nick, because you've played Morats more recently.
I picture that thing and then I run up the table that way with my Rodok.
Yeah.
So it lets your combat instinct hacker be in multiple places at once.
You are just dead wrong about this one, Tristan.
Okay, I'll take it. Where does it go?
I think we need to split this up. First of all, vanilla combined, I don't think it really needs to exist, because for 1 point
it does
less,
not
you
matter
get
for
Bit and
vanilla.
Kiss.
Yeah, it does not matter for vanilla combined.
In Morats, yes, pitcher plays are not necessarily a primary game plan of most Morat lists, but
it's free.
Being able to put a pitcher in a weird space that then you can ARO off of, especially against heavy infantry, because you can break stealth. And it's, 5 points more than a basic line infantry?
18
points. It's 19 points.
18, yes.
Right? Or is it 18?
18. 4 points.
Yeah, it's 18 points.
Okay, 4 points more.
Yeah.
I think it's got economy and it opens up. Yeah.
I think it's the top of B.
Look at where we put order sergeants. They serve exactly the same purpose as order sergeants.
I think it's better than the order sergeant because it comes with Trinity.
It's better than the order sergeant,
Trinity.
but the order sergeant is our, like, basic bitch, like it's our B tier model, right?
Yeah.
So like our Order Sergeant, I reckon, is what we should be like rather than Zulu Cobra, is what we should be comparing things to. And I think it is just better than the Order Sergeant. It's not quite as good as the Feiquan.
Yep.
No, I think it's the top of B.
Okay.
I understand it's a better
No, you're
hacker,
wrong.
but it's worse pitches because it's BS11. And if you want to get it to the BS12, it needs to hit that 4-person link rather than in a Harris or something like that.
Morats don't need.
Yeah, they don't need it.
We're talking about Morats. Morats don't need it. They don't need the pitcher.
Yeah, but it's free.
It's not. It's
Because
not
it duos
integral
with
to their game
everything.
plan. Great.
I think it's still, better than Order Sergeant because the pitcher game is roughly similar, but it's a better hacker, not a back. It's a better frontline hacker than a backup hacker.
Or is it better than the Zhanying?
Yes.
That's the fake one.
Is that the fake one?
Yeah, I think it's better than the fake
that's
one.
Zhanying. Is it better than the fake one?
Yes.
No.
Nick?
You guys got to watch the YouTube. Nick's
Feiquan is
pulled so many thinking faces this
Yeah.
episode.
He has. It's excellent.
Feiquan is the vehicle.
Yes.
I'd say it's better because it's more flexible than the Feiquan
Yes.
and has more game plans than the Feiquan.
Oh, I'm seeing some personal faction bias here. Okay.
Fuck up,
No,
Mr.
it's
Knight
not
of
better.
Justice.
It's no way
Pedo
it's better
player.
than the fake one.
It's-
The opportunity cost the fake one represents is way better than the.
We've
The
been out.
Dartok.
We've been
What's the
outvoted,
fake
Josh.
card
We've been
is?
outvoted.
It's an S7 brick.
We have better hackers in Yujing. I mean, if you're talking about
I
having
just
access
lost
to a
everyone.
combat instinct hacker, you've
What?
got that in Yujing already, or a 6th Sense hacker. You've got that in Yujing. The fake one can put a picture anywhere on the table, and a
Labels are
Dartok
ringing.
has to walk somewhere from the DZ.
Yeah.
Like they were already bad in VCA at the end of last edition.
Look, it's
We're
not.
not
It's
talking
not.
about
It's.
VCA.
It's
I,
not.
I
Yeah.
don't think they compare. I think that the Dartok is worse than the fake one.
not.
Look, I don't get a vote, but I agree because the fake one also
You're
has
also
that
spending
burst
what?
as well.
5 more points to get a special dice. Oh, Nick's rage quit,
Yep, there he is. He's back.
or have I rage quit? I had
Okay,
issues.
Josh, tell Nick why the fake one's better than the Dartok.
After you've been tie brokered.
I was starting to say that I agree. I understand. Yes, I will swap them. Feiquan is better.
Yes.
And then realized after talking that my internet was frozen.
This
Yeah.
is bullshit.
I-
Oh, well.
I was like continuing this tirade, and then all of you were like,
I'm just
had,
sitting, I'm just sitting here like,
weird
look, I
fucking
guess-
faces. and
yeah,
I'm
I
like,
guess if
yeah.
we're gonna live in magical Christmas land, fine. The fake one can be better.
yeah, I mean that's what this is all about.
No, it's not.
Hey, you have a
Yeah.
Yujing army. Get a fake one. Test
I'm
it
not
out.
gonna
Yeah,
play
make it
this
work.
fucking fake one
Why?
because it's not good.
No, it's mid.
also-
We agree that
it's
it's
also
mid.
like-
You just need to
it's
prove
also
that
like
it's
the
mid.
It's like the antithesis of how I like to play Infinity.
So we'll push you out your comfort zone then.
No, I like my comfort zone.
That's why it's a
My
comfort zone, Jordan.
My comfort zone has won me 2 border bashes. What do you mean?
No. Bullshit dice have won you 2 border bashes.
True.
All right. Now, moving on to something maybe I think Nick might have strong opinions on. Maybe. It's the Umbra Legates.
So before we do get into this, I just want to say for the listeners, so Tristan is a fucking crazy person. On his document, he had the Dartok in low C and
Yeah.
the Legate in low B.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking crazy person.
So, my logic was the Dartok.
There was no logic.
No, of course it might be flawed logic, but that's definitely logic. The Dartok sits in the DZ and maybe presses a button when it moves up the table. The Legate is like an active piece that moves really quickly and has tack aware. It's also BS13, and it's a HD plus. Anyway, Nick's going to tell me that I'm right. Go on.
I'm not sure. Like the Legate is an excellent hacker. The rebuilt profiles are wonderful, especially with Takaware everywhere. I'm not sure if this ends up falling into a similar category as like Jazz, where like, it's a great model, it's a great hacker, and it happens to come with pitchers.
Yeah. Is it better than a Zulu Cobra? We're back here.
Well, I think at the very least it's better than Jazz because it's it's an active piece, not a like I'll do something if it matters kind of thing.
Yeah, I could definitely see it being better than Jazz. I don't think it's better than a Zulu Cobra.
The other side is the arguments for the Knight of Justice. Because you can make similar arguments to the Knight of Justice.
Are you ever linking a Legate though?
13 as opposed to 11. They're wild cards in vanilla and not wild cards in Onyx, I believe, but they're widely available in Onyx. Fire teams.
Yep, they are.
It does many more things than just be a hacker, like the Knight of Justice. We're talking about it's good at CC. In this case, it's also got MIM. It's a decent gunfighter with a K1 combi. I think it's got similar arguments to the Knight of Justice, but it's also got similar arguments to like Jazz.
I think it sits in the Jazz category.
It's like it's a great Knight of Justice, except the Knight of Justice is BTS 9 and this is BTS 3.
And more easily linkable.
Okay, that's a fair. Yeah.
How often do you think, Nick, as an Onyx player, that you are linking a Legate if you're taking a Legate?
In Onyx, most of the time.
Most of the time? Okay.
Because it's so flexible.
I'd rather take the FD plus.
The FD doesn't get a picture, does it?
No,
it gets deployable repeaters.
Okay.
They're really nice in that the forward deploy profile has weapons more suited to the forward deployment. So it trades the K1 combi for a Vulcan shotgun +1 burst. It trades the pitchers for deployable repeater. It loses D charges. Not a fan of that one, but they have DA CCWs, so it's not huge.
I think it sits below the Zulu Cobra, above Jazz.
I think it's better than a Zulu Cobra.
Because there's no Zulu Cobra has the marker state. It starts in the marker state.
But the Zulu Cobra is an unlinked picture, whereas this is a linked picture with Takaware.
Yeah.
Okay.
Expensive.
Yeah. So the Zulu Cobra has a better chance to use its pitcher, but is worse at using the pitcher if it gets there.
And I'm in favor of preserving my resources.
Well, think about it like you're trading a range advantage for a special dice.
But the range advantage isn't that really that much.
It's not.
Really.
It's not. But if you like a linked BS13 pitcher is 75% at 24 inches. Whereas the Zulu Cobra is 50% at 24 inches and 65% at 16 inches. So the special dice well and beyond counteracts the range difference that you'd get. It's pretty much only the marker state that's better.
If you're playing in vanilla combined, you could put Rodok strategic deployment, Rodok Spitfire, and Umbra Legate, and then it would have
interesting list, ladies and gentlemen.
There is a burning smell coming from the kitchen right now. Like,
yeah, that's Nick cooking everyone to death with this new list Josh has wrote.
This is like
you're paying 91 points.
There's a fire in the fucking kitchen right now. Like,
I
And
really like this link.
The issue I'm coming up with in my head is that Rhodoks need the super jump to effectively move fast, and Legates don't have super jump.
They don't, no. But Rhodoks, like a Legate will keep up still because it'll just normal jump while the Rhodoks super jump, right? So the
Yeah.
Legate,
Oh, true.
the Legate's still super jumping, still jumping 8, whereas the Rhodoks are moving 10. They're super
Yes.
jumping moving.
Mm.
Ladies and gentlemen,
However,
that is the smell of like burning coming from
Oh
the
no, they
kitchen
don't.
right
They
now.
super jump 11. Sorry, they super jump and then move 11
Yeah.
because they super jump 3 inches.
But the one model that you want to take a second skill with is the one that's doing a long skill.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's the pitcher that you want to shoot on the way up. It's an interesting way to get the option on turn 1 to lob a pitcher out there with a special die.
Yeah,
it
then
is
you just
lodged as a
leave the.
consideration in my head if I am running those models. Yep.
Yeah, and then you just leave the Legate in the midfield.
Yeah.
And then you just jump around with the 2 Rhodoks. I like it. Someone run this list.
You should do it, Josh. You own Vanilla Combined. I'll lend you a Legate.
I have a Legate.
No, you do. You do it.
All right. So Jordan is below Zulu. Josh is above Zulu.
I'm above Zulu.
Yeah.
Above Zulu. Above Feiquan. Above Zhanying.
No.
No, I like the Sixth Sense more.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Sick.
Zhanying's 10 points cheaper as well.
Yeah,
It
being a
is.
hacker that can ignore Sixth Sense, ignore stealth is just really big.
It is.
It's also a model that has the only vision control in Onyx on it. So
no, we are moving on to Kerr Nau.
With Kerr Nau.
Well, I said a model, not the model, but thank you.
There's 2.
We have the Killer Hacker with White Noise. He is BS12. He has NCO and he is core linkable. I said he's only available on Onyx, so I'm like, decent second set, may as well take Bit and Kiss.
Yeah.
I used to run him when he was 27 points. I used to run him over the Dartok in Vanilla Combined because I really valued the White Noise.
This is also the same man
NCO.
this is also the same man that deep throated the Skiavoros for reference.
I fucking love the
Skiavoros is amazing.
Was.
Yeah.
It got fucking taken out back and shot.
So this almost directly compares to the Legate, like, very intensely.
I don't think it does.
I mean, in terms of like, apples to apples. It's not cross faction. It's not cross sub faction. They're basically in the same faction. You can compare them very directly.
Yeah, you can. That is true.
And it is not in the favor of Kerr Nau.
No? Okay.
No.
Because you just rather take Bit and Kiss.
Yes. If you just want to get pitchers that go down, you take Bit and Kiss. And if you want pitchers on a model that you're using for other stuff, you take a Umbra Legate.
Yep.
Kerr Nau, unfortunately, I ran him a fair bit at the start of N5 because he slotted in really well. And that X-Visor pitcher was excellent. But that was also when Norkius had a marker state. The problem I get with Kerr Nau
and when he was the best unit in the game.
Yeah. Kerr Nau is a one wound model built to be a gunfighter. He's got the plasma rifle, he's got the X-Visor, he's got immunity armor.
Oh, hold on.
But
he's got an X-Visor. How did I overlook that? Oh no.
He is excellent at if you need to long bomb pitchers.
Is that better than Bit and Kiss?
No.
It's a link pitcher with X Visor. It's basically on the same numbers as a Tsyklon, and it can be on better numbers if you
Yes.
have 4 members.
But is it worth almost half as much more?
I don't know. It's a pitcher tier list, not a unit tier list.
Correct. But is that additional percentage to land it worth paying almost 50% again?
I don't know.
And I'd say I think Bit and Kiss are still the better value. They also have Bit and Kiss also have a better killer hacking upgrade
Yeah.
because white noise it's so situational.
Yeah.
When the stars align, Onyx can just run the field with white noise. But that
Is when the stars align.
I don't see enough
like,
visors to make that work.
But like Onyx, it's not like say Bakunin. Bakunin absolutely punishes with white noise because people need those visors to to even like get close to touching them because they've got you know the mimetism index 6 and stuff. Onyx, like you don't need a visor to fight Onyx. So
like, you've got the Noctifers and the Malignos, but
yeah, but who takes them?
You're talking to the man who takes 4 off the table things.
True. I mean, okay, great.
But you're correct. Onyx can't stack the mimetism such that, like Bakunin can, where it necessitates a visor going into it. Onyx, you can get away with not having a visor going into Onyx.
Yeah. But if you're going to take 4 off the table things in Onyx, like I'd be more scared of 3 Fractors and Kodali than I would be of, 2 Malignos and 2 Nocturnes.
Yeah.
What do we say
Excuse
to
me while
top
I
of
go out
B?
of frame.
I would say top of B because he is on some of the best numbers in the game, and Bit and Kiss is probably better. But if you don't own Bit and Kiss or you don't want to use Bit and Kiss, you use Kerr Nau instead. It's just that he's quite expensive for what you get. 30 points.
I don't
think the cost
he's better than Custodiers.
No, he's not. I think he's in C tier on either side of the Zhanying.
Yep. Yeah, I think C tier just because he pays for. Yes, he can land pitchers on some of the best numbers in the game. He's a 10th of your army.
Taken.
Yes.
In Onyx, right? Like he's a 10th of your army in Onyx, which is already expensive faction. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like very bottom of B if you're trying to get a bell curve. Otherwise,
no, I'm good.
So I don't even think he's better than a Samaritan.
Than a
Legate. Sorry,
I put him below the Legate.
Brutal. Yeah. Brutal.
I think the Legate's
I guess Special Dice and X Visor isn't enough to save you if you're just a shit model.
Jordan's about to tell us that it's worse than the Zulu Cobra.
It is worse than the Zulu Cobra, to be fair. The good thing about Kerr Nau is it is an absolutely baller model.
If you can find it.
If you can find it. Yeah.
I've got one, so I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's very difficult to get.
Your argument of if you can't get Bit and Kiss, use Kerr Nau doesn't work.
It does not.
Bit and Kiss are in production. Kerr Nau is not.
This is true. All right, is the consensus below Zulu
Where
Cobra?
Where did you get Kerr Nau?
He came in a Diaphos box.
I think he's in a like Dire Foes 4 or something like that.
3 or 4.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
There's some of those models where it's like, man, this looks fucking sick. How did you get it? It's like, oh, like it was pretty simple. I just like wrote a letter to CB, filled in a form, went to like 3 different cons, collected the number of stamps I needed, and then I got it.
Or they just paid $300.
He was in Dire Foes Mission Pack 7 Candy Cloud.
There you go.
All the model though.
Better than the
Very
Zulu
cool.
Cobra. Jordan says no.
But I didn't say anything.
I asked you before.
I didn't say anything then.
Roll back the tape.
I think it's still better than the Zulu Cobra for the same reason that the Legate is.
Okay.
Like objectively, it's probably better.
It doesn't have a marker
Objectively,
state, but
yeah, like objectively, it is better than the Zulu Cobra. I just think it'd be funny to be like, nah.
Okay. Okay. So you just shit stirring my tier list. I see how it is.
No, like I think there are definitely some things on here where I've looked at and gone, I mean, I could see the argument, but like I don't agree with it.
That's all I need. That's all I need. All right, we're squeezing into Josh's wheelhouse now, and we are on to Pandora. She's a hacking device with 0 pain. She's BS12. She's very easy to link. She's a great hacker. And she's I maybe Josh will disagree. I feel like she's probably an auto include, or as close to an auto include as you get in Next Wave.
Yeah, very unfortunately, she is an auto include.
Not that it's unfortunately.
Yeah. We'll see when we get to the next thing, but the best thing about Pandora is she activates fucking Steel Jaws and Black Hearts. I mean, she turns Black Hearts regular.
She becomes the Lizard Queen.
The Lizard Queen. Yeah, she's the Lizard Queen of Next Wave. And primarily that's what I use her for. I think I run a Pandora to Blackheart list at the link at the moment in my lists, and I think I've fired maybe 1 pitcher. Like more often than not, what I'm doing is just pushing the Blackheart into people's heads, and then like Pandora sort of dodges for a bit. Yeah, look, she's perfectly fine, and she's very durable. 0 pain, dodge -6, no wounding cap is beautiful. No shock immune, which is sad. Neither Pandora nor Patriscus get shock immune. Top of B, like she's better than the Custodier, I think, just purely what she can
on
put on the table
survivability
with
alone,
her.
she's better.
Yeah, but that's it. Like,
Okay, that's I had high B, low A. I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take it. This next one I think is actually really interesting, and I had Dante use them against me. I was quite surprised at how well they performed. It is the Gearhead. They are BS11. They do slot into links really well.
We underrated these when we looked at the faction. Well, you guys underrated them. I think I said they were very good. So,
well, it's just specifically the hacker profile.
Gearheads have one major flaw. And that's the fact that they're only AVA 2. If they were AVA 3, oh my god, I'd be living in heaven. The Gearhead hacker, I think is better than Pandora.
I would kind of agree. Very often,
that's what I've actually heard people saying. Is it just seems better for people.
Yeah. Now this is the Gearhead. If you're talking purely in Next Wave, Gearheads, I think the Gearhead hacker is better than Pandora. As a pitcher, purely on the merits of it being a pitcher profile, it's probably you can't argue that it's better than like an Order Sergeant. It probably is better than an Order Sergeant. I don't know if it's better than a Dartok.
I don't think it is.
It's a firewall -6.
On the hacking
Wow.
device.
Firewall -6,
Well, the
but
hacking
the
device is
most
the only picture
important.
profile.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I mean, great. It's a
No,
firewall
it's
-6.
not
what
a
it's like-
Timbot, is what I mean, Nick.
Yeah, it's not too
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you're already behind a firewall because you're front of Pitcher. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's an extra -3. Like, it's fine.
So,
yeah, look, I'm not reaching for the Gearhead Pitcher because Pandora has to exist in lists because you need the dinos to be thing.
So,
When a Gearhead goes into my list, it's the Cyberplug Engineer.
yeah, like I've actually been hearing from people that I've been hearing they're taking the Gearhead Hacker over Pandora. Like people who play Next Wave.
Yeah, that's if you don't want to take Black Hearts is basically the. Or I mean, if you really want to take Black Hearts, you can take the Control Fire
Hosts.
team and take a Steel Jaw. No.
Oh wait, no,
Black
he
Hearts
can't
don't
take
go
Black
into that
Hearts,
link.
can he? He can only take Steel Jaws.
Yeah, it's Harbinger,
So like
Research,
thought here.
or the Control Fire teams.
I think it's better than the
Control is
Feiquan.
Control's the only one that can take 2, like
Yeah.
Pandora.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's better than the Feiquan, but I also think it's not better than the Dartok. So I think the Dartok should go ahead of the Feiquan, and then the Gearhead can sit between the Dartok and the Feiquan.
Okay. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it suffers from Pandora is going to be in the list a lot of times anyways because she opens up more options in the list that the Gearhead doesn't. And at AVA 2, the hacker profile isn't the priority.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love them.
Yeah, I'd say one side of the Order Sergeant or the other.
Okay.
I
If
don't
you're
think they're
not
better
taking
than
Pandora,
a Dartok.
it's
Don't think they're better than a Dartok? Are they better than an Order Sergeant?
But I think they're better than an Order Sergeant. Their link ability is better than an Order Sergeant.
Jordan has the
Oh,
evil
true,
But because they're in
smile.
a
wild card.
yeah. Well, he doesn't like the fake one being where it is, so
I don't know. Like, I think the Feiquan should be like next to the fucking Gearhead.
Listen,
like,
if we don't have dreams and hopes, we don't have anything. Why would we
fuck
live
'em.
this life?
Fuck them.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Combined Army. And to probably no one's surprise, Bitten Kiss is the best pitcher in Combined Army. But
Yeah,
it
definitely.
is definitely getting overshadowed by certain factions. Moving on to Aleph, we are starting with the Danavas.
One's so easy. Like it's like high C, it's above the Legate, underneath the Zhanying.
Yeah, I think it's comparable as a hacker to the Zhanying because it is whip 15. It doesn't really get any... It gets +1 Burst Oblivion, which is really, really good, but it doesn't get like the Trinity or anything fancy. It is obviously BS11. If you link it properly, you can get it to BS12, but that's kind of like, eh.
It's hard to do.
the Hacking Device Plus as well.
Hacking Device
The Hacking
Plus
Device
as well.
Plus too.
I think that's a fair statement. I have high C.
Yep.
Great hacker,
I think it
not
just sits
moving up the
real
table.
nicely.
Yeah, that is the other
Yeah.
thing. You're pretty much never moving a Danavas up the table.
God, no.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Not
I see
linkable
what's good.
in vanilla. Well, it is, but not like enough to get a special dice. It is in OSS, but like every time I build an OSS list, I'm like, oh, it's so hard to give the Danavas a bloody special dice. So, and like I never want to put it in the same link as a Dava. Like, I don't know, it's hard.
You're kind of convincing
If
me
they
that it's
had the
worse than a Zulu Cobra now.
If it had a Dakini keyword, it would be incredible.
That'd be great. It'd be great. But at this stage, it kind of feels like it's taking the Dakini's 6 cents away from it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not really. I don't think you're running a 5-man link of Dakinis. Yeah, where are we putting it now? I don't know if it's better than the Samaritan, to be completely honest with you.
The Legate.
The Legate, sorry. It's certainly not better than the Samaritan. And I don't know if it's better than Kerr Nau.
The only real merit I can put on it as well is OSS probably has a higher demand for like good hacking versus other factions, because like everything in the faction's hackable. But usually that translates into an Asura running up the table more than anything.
It's your only form of network projection. And like, you know, you were sort of happy to run Danavas in vanilla when you got that +3 range band between 8 and 16. But it's so hard to the prospect of landing a pitcher on 11, it just sucks.
It does.
So I think Kerr Nau's better.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I think Kerr Nau is better is because you get the Trinity. I really think that's probably the why Kerr Nau is better.
Well, I'll argue Kerr Nau is better because while it's a bloated profile, it will land pitchers.
Yeah.
And the Danavas, you have to work to make it land pitchers.
Yeah. I mean, CB really should just give me my Netrod repeater profile. Yeah, I think. Man, it's not better than the Zulu Cobra. Oh, God.
No.
Is it better than Jazz? I think it's better than Jazz.
It's better than Jazz.
I think it's better than Jazz.
Oh, no.
I think it's better than Jazz. It's kind of they're kind of similar, those two, because they just sit in the DZ and be hackers, except Trigador has network projection, but the Danavas is probably a better. I don't know. Maybe it's not a better hacker.
Liam, one of our very dedicated patrons.
Oh,
not
no.
very.
What's Liam saying?
Okay.
Just saying that OSS desperately need an update. I agree. Aleph in general needs an update.
Don't yell at us, Liam, even though that's what you get. Like, that's what you pay for. Oh, no.
No, please yell at us. True, SPR fine, as we're about to see.
Yep. All right, are we happy with that, Jordan? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, I'll take the
It's very 10 o'clock at night right now for Jordan.
Yes, it is. It's all right. We're nearly.
No, this is fine. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's like kind of shit. Like,
yeah.
You want him to have a keyword so badly.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, like Liam's correct. They're a key piece for OSS in general, but like you sort of you're like priced into including them. If they could just if they had the Dakini keyword, I'd be a lot higher on them. The fact that it has to be a race you stick them in makes it difficult.
Most of the hacking that Danavas is doing is in the DZ anyway.
Yeah. Look, I would probably put it above Kerr Nau, just because of how important it is to the faction. But I understand that.
Yeah, but it's only important to the faction because you have to take it, right? You have to.
Yeah, like Liam's saying, like Danavas are an auto include out of necessity. Sorry. Kerr Nau just isn't.
Yeah, but Kerr Nau, I think Kerr Nau has some use case. And you would have to choose to put Kerr Nau on a list, right?
In every OSS list.
Okay. But in the context of how well they use pitchers, I think Kerr Nau still does better with pitchers than a Danavas.
Yeah.
It may be an auto-include, but not all of that is for the fact that it has a pitcher.
Yeah, sure. I'm being too one tier, and it's fine. But like, I just need it on the record that I disagree, and I stand with Liam.
Okay. Okay.
I'm on the side of our patrons, where you three are fascists.
Excellent.
I
All
got more of
right.
a laugh out of Josh than I was expecting.
That's a
Well,
nervous laugh. Oh fuck, he caught me.
Yeah, card carrying fascist right here. Blonde hair,
Hard
blue
carry.
eyes. Fucking
Aryan
Posh
Master Race.
voice.
All right.
yeah.
Moving on to Steel Phalanx, we have Thamyris. We have the
He's great.
linkable hacking device with Cybermask and Trinity upgrades. Excellent hacker, linkable BS12. I put him high B. He pretty much activates Steel Phalanx hacking, and he's fairly cheap
He's
and
like,
linkable.
he's like the best version of Jazz and Billy, and like Zoe and PiWell, basically.
Well, he doesn't get a little helper. Are you thinking of Scylla?
Yeah, no, I am thinking of Scylla.
No,
He's still just excellent, though.
He is excellent. He's a hacking device. He has Cybermask, and he's basically a hacking device with a killer hacking device slapped on. So
Yeah, but you're not paying for it. Unlike Mary Problems. Hi, Val.
yeah. Josh has the most experience here with Thamyris.
I like him a lot. He goes in every SP list that I run. I would probably put him like dead on the same as a Dartok.
Okay. Left or right?
Well, I'd argue
I
that
think he's
with
better than a
journalists,
Dartok.
he helps with the guts checks, but
He does,
the
yeah.
Dartok belongs to an army that doesn't make guts checks.
True.
Yeah.
I think he's better. Like, I think he sits near the top of B,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think he's better.
Like, I think he sits
better?
like under Pandora, probably.
Yeah, I could see that. He brings the Trinity. Like I think Trinity is such a big. I mean, that's mostly what I use pitches for. I use
like the
pitches to
fact-
scalpel out hackers.
The fact
rather
he's
than
the
much
entire
other things.
package, he's the whole package in one, is just like he spotlights the thing, he kills the thing, he oblivions the thing, he carbonates the thing, and at the end of the turn, if he's not the direct contributor of a link bonus, you just break him out of the link and let him cybermask.
Yeah, that's true. He doesn't contribute to link bonuses at all. He's got no keywords.
Then yeah, it just literally doesn't matter.
Liam Pandora is not shock immune either, so
It's
you
not.
are
It's not
the same.
super important in the context of hacking. I don't think there's any shock trinities. In general, it is worse than obviously like a Deva with shock immune. But he is quite cheap, 21 points, and that
He's
also
really
gets
cheap.
you an emitter, which can sometimes
21
pull it out.
21 points does not get you an emitter.
Sorry, that's the
only
other
profile
one.
that doesn't.
A +1 burst
But
flash
21
pulse.
points does
Pulsar.
Yeah,
get you a Cybermine in your DZ.
It does, which is good.
Yeah. I think maybe it's like an analog of like they're kind of similar to a custode, but like Bakunin might have more regular hacking than Steel Phalanx because Steel Phalanx can ignore the hacking game to some degree if they just choose not to take the tag and Ajax and that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
to finish the point that I was making before, I mostly use pitches for Trinity. I like running like big, like HI cough Achilles cough, which means that I really want to grab what I can in terms of like killing hackers, and like Trinity's the best option. If you've got a pitcher and Trinity's the best option. It's what I'm finding really difficult at Next Wave is because they don't have great Trinity users. So Thamyris, I think, activate like however, in faction, Thamyris does not interact directly well with the with how I use pitches because Steel Phalanx can just straight up ignore hacking. Less so now because Agamemnon's so important to the faction, and so are K2s. But yeah, I think I don't know if Thamyris is better than Pandora or not. I think he might be.
Nick, what do you think?
Another thinking face.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
sure
doing a
whether I
big
put
thing.
him above or below Pandora. I'd probably say better.
Yeah, better.
What about you, Jordan?
It just
Better?
it provides more to do with that pitcher.
Yeah, I think better, and I'm probably gonna argue more vociferously on the next one.
Okay.
Oh, you and I are in the same boat here, I think, Jordan.
All right.
Oh, are you? I think A tier. I think she's so good.
Oh, I'm so pro Scylla. I love Scylla so much.
Yeah, like she's like the best version of like what is it? Fucking Zoe and PiWell, Jazz and Billy. She's the best version of this currently that exists in the game.
Okay. We are talking about Scylla, ladies and gentlemen. Just keep in mind before you come all over your panties about how good she is still a BS12 single shot pitcher.
That links in every
linkable
fucking
in Steel
faction
Phalanx.
she's in easily and can link as a duo if needed.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
I guess
hold on.
this comes down to
before
the SR-2 Trinity.
Yeah, the SR-2 Trinity, and the fact that like if you don't need the hacking device, she's also an S2 Evo hacker if you want that.
Okay.
I just need to double check
The
before I do.
Evo hacker can't be linked though.
Yeah,
Which is less
so
good.
the Steel Phalanx Fire Team is a duo option, so you can do a Scylla duo, and it's really easy.
Yeah.
Okay. I see it. She does have hacker -3 as well, so that stacks with the firewall from the pitcher. Okay.
Yeah, so get neg 6'd.
Okay, I see it. I'm starting to believe.
I think she's just excellent.
Yeah, I used to run Scylla a lot when she was available in Vanilla Aleph, and she was always the best piece, if not one of the best pieces in my list. But I ran Scylla Eva Hacker powering up a Dakini HMG solo Dakini HMG, so I was very
you're very techie.
Very techie. You either link her with her own. Oh, I think you link her with a
Mackie.
A Mackie. Yeah, I mean, look, it's probably a hoplite actually. Hoplite engineer is probably my.
It's not a cheap link though.
No, it's not. I don't think she excels in Steel Phalanx. I think where you actually see her shine is actually Shock Army.
I think
that definitely makes sense. She's an FT
because she's a wild
card, yeah.
Wild card in Shock Army. So, she can link with an Orc Tinbot multi-rifle. Granted, you have to chuck another Orc on that to give it link bonuses, but an Orc HMG is never a bad thing to have.
I actually have some Scylla links that I like quite a bit. I think the linking is not quite as arse as everyone's making it out to be.
I can see it. I'm thinking maybe she's a better version of a Barid. She kind of hits the same numbers as a Barid in terms of hacking. And obviously BS12 pitches the same. She's a bit more expensive though. She's harder to link. So I'm thinking above the Haidao or above the Barid.
I think she's better than the Haidao.
I think she's better than the Haidao.
Okay, she better than Bit and Kiss?
No.
Okay.
Debate, which side of the Barid?
The Barid must have it for the cost.
I think the Barid has it for the cost, and you can
Okay.
get it on the Forward Observer as well. Barid has it.
I think that's fair, and it makes my bell curve happy.
Yep. Wow. Look at this go. I reckon we
I
could
have an
probably
agenda.
get well, we can't quite get like everything the same. There's
we
equal numbers in
can't.
S, A, B, C, and D.
Oh, we can make some shit up.
Shut up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to NA2. First up is Laxmee, however you want to pronounce it.
Laxmee.
She is BS11.
Try.
She's a hacking device plus. She's BTS 6, and she's linkable in all, if not many, of the factions that she is takeable in. Great hacker.
Nick, you're a Laxmee believer.
Yeah.
I think it really depends on the faction, because like in QK, she's a wild card and has multiple good keywords.
Yep.
But she's also kind of the hacker, like the first hacker you take in QK.
I think it's probably best to look at these multi-faction ones in like the best faction that they're in.
Yeah, take it in the best light.
Yeah.
She's
absolutely
fairly
stellar in
costed.
QK.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she's amazing QK because she could like both go for I just pick up a random Odalisque and duo to I provide purity bonus to a Janissary core.
Yeah, she can just duo with a Janissary HMG or something ridiculous and just.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, and give the special die to the Janissary as well.
Yep.
The fact that she's slightly more survival because of mimetism, so while she shouldn't be putting her head out there, if she does have to put her head out there to put the pitcher out, there's a slight better chance of survivability with a mimetism. Back to she's got Mind Layer and Cyber Mines, so your deployment zone gets better fortified. And then Hacking Device Plus with Fairy Dust. So if you're going into a game where you don't really need a strong hacking game, or you're going to be overpowered in your hacking game, she can just Fairy Dust. It opens up your Evo to do other stuff. But yeah. I think that's probably well down on the list of bonuses for her. I think it just comes down to she's an excellent, well-priced hacker in QK that links incredibly easily, even for QK. And even at BS12, that's still good linked pitchers to give network projection in a faction that doesn't have it.
BS12, yeah, she's BS11. As a pitcher, like, she reminds me, and how you're describing her, she kind of reminds me as another DZ hacker that's doesn't really need to extend herself to do her job. It's like white noise, fairy dust, and like be really annoying.
Yeah,
I would disagree. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sort of like I kind of get where Tristan's coming from with this. Like, do I want to spend orders on Laxmee to throw a pitcher? Probably not. Like, Laxmee is incredible in QK because QK has access to the Iguana, which is a repeater, right? So like I don't think I'm running Laxmee for her pitches. I think I'm running Laxmee for her HD plus. So, and the pictures are just a byproduct of that. So,
Yeah. The other argument is
Okay.
like the Rafik also has keywords and is also a walking repeater for 14 points. So she almost doesn't need, like, the pictures seem like less efficient than just running the sensor bot up the table.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. She is,
But it is good that she has them in the
incredible
case that you
affection.
need them.
Yes. She's, I think, looking down at like Jazz, where you're taking her because she's a really good hacker that works well with the army and
Yeah.
happens to have pictures. I'd say I'd rank her slightly above Jazz because she's more likely to use those pictures in a game plan than Jazz.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep. I'd probably even put it above the Danavas just because of how
Mhm.
easy she is to link, and potentially consider putting it above the Zulu Cobra as well, but I'm not too sure.
I'd put her above the Zulu Cobra.
I think she goes above the
Yeah.
Zulu Cobra.
Because she can mark her state.
Yeah.
And she's not going to be sitting anywhere near where she's vulnerable top of one.
Yep. I
I
like
think
it.
she's better than Kerr Nau. I think she's better than Kerr Nau.
I think she's better than
Yes.
Kerr Nau.
She better than Umbra?
No.
As a pitcher,
Yes.
I think yes, because given how I play
No, I don't
Laxmee
think so.
versus how I play Legates, I'd say she's more likely to use her pitchers. But
Really?
that may be coming down to personal gameplay style.
I think that, granted, I haven't played the new Legate, but I think a Legate is more likely to throw their picture out than Laxmee. I think you're spending a lot more orders on a Legate, and you're moving them forward purely
Mhm.
because they've got good CC. They're deadly. They're deadly in every range band. Laxmee is just a hacker, so I think that
Mhm.
in the view that she's probably not going to be spending orders to throw pitches out, I think she's better than Kerr Nau, but worse than the Legate.
Okay.
I think you're right with the Legate being 6'2". It's easier for the Legate to just randomly throw pitchers out as a second half of the skill versus a 4-4.
It's also tackaway, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
like you're spending an order on their link, and with that as the link leader, you're probably going to throw a pitcher out of it
Mhm.
or hack something.
Yep.
So yeah, I think
Yep.
Laxmee sits there.
Sweet. All right. It's time for Laxmee number 2. It's Valyria. Again, BS11.
Oh God,
Usually,
models you never see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep. She's the tag buster. She's got +1 burst on her total control. Usually it's typically a good second hacker, but
Oh,
that's normally
are you using-
because what?
You're using the Wardriver one for
Oh no.
Valyria and use the Valeria's one for the Wardriver.
Did I? Did I mix them up?
Swap
All
those
that's
around.
fine.
Quick switch.
Oh, there we go. Nothing happened.
Okay.
Yep, she's a tag buster. She's typically linkable in where you can take her, but not keyworded. Normally like a second hacker, kind of cheap for what they are. I don't think she's anything special. She's definitely worse than Laxmee.
He's okay.
Yes, I think she's probably. What factions is Valyria in?
She's in Rama, Corregidor, Druze, and Deshat.
By virtue of being the only pitcher in Deshat, she's reasonable. But
Probably yes.
I honestly don't think you're happy to take Valyria for her, at least for her pitches anyway.
I agree.
Well, I think if you're taking Valyria, you're probably taking her for her pitchers, but
That's
she's
true.
okay at pitchers.
Yeah, you're like begrudgingly taking her for her pitches.
Yeah.
Because you're definitely not taking her for her pitches in Korg
You're
or
not-
Druze.
No.
I'm not. Deshat, she's the only pitchers. I'm not sure about Rama
And Rama,
Rama,
I
she's
don't
the
think
only
Rama you
pitcher,
need.
but you don't need it.
because nothing's hackable.
You're not taking. Yeah.
Well, you also just run 3 flashbots.
And you've got a parachutist killer hacker that's really good.
like D.
Yeah. Probably, honestly, probably not
But-
better than PiWell, because PiWell can link. And definitely worse than
Valyria can link.
Jazz.
There are links in
Yes.
every faction she's in, but
Yeah. Do you want to link
bottom
her,
of
though?
C. Is she better than a Locust? I don't think so.
She better than Mary? Yes.
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 No. Yes.
Yes, because Mary doesn't link.
Yeah.
Low.
I think
Strictly by
D
pitchers,
tier
she
between
is
the
better
Locust
than
and
she is. Yeah, she is better at
Yeah.
using pitchers than Mary.
That's
yeah,
true.
but I'm happier to take a Locust over.
Than
wow, what a
Valyria.
world.
Yep. Yep. I believe it. All right, moving on to everyone's favorite short stature hacker. It's Uhahu, who's available in Bakunin and Starco. She's another Hacking Device Plus BS11 hacker. She's also linkable, typically not with keywords. She is a pretty good hacker for the points, because she's 2 effective wounds at 18 points or something along those lines.
He looks nicely in Bakunin.
She does.
She
She just
does.
doesn't have keywords. She also has an upgrade to total control, being SR -2. And she's 19 points. So the same cost as Valyria, but she gets Nomad Incap and Shock Immune. So probably just straight up better in terms of Starco. Bakunin probably just has better options for pitches.
You see her in every Bakunin list, though.
You do.
There are a lot of Bakunin lists, but it's usually like incidental. She's not always linking. She's sometimes just there because she's a Hacking Device Plus.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in.
I think she's there
There's-
because she
yeah.
links rather nicely with Riot Girls.
Yeah, if you're still running that link.
Is that enough to push
I
her to
think
C
she's
tier?
I think she's in the same PiWell and Jazz category of you're taking them because they're a good hacker who happens to have pitchers that they can use as a backup plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think if she was 2 points cheaper and didn't have a pitcher, people would still take her. Probably would take her more.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Like between Jazz and PiWell?
worse than PiWell.
Worse than PiWell.
Nah, she's worse than PiWell. Well, PiWell has +1 burst.
PiWell's also Mims. Yeah. PiWell's
And
2
is a
dice
repeater.
regardless. Yeah. The problem with all these N82 HD plus hackers is usually they're taken just to dump white noise into the DZ. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is why most of them ended up in low C and D tier.
Yeah, because they're not really taken
Yeah.
for their pitches.
Mhm.
But they can shoot a pitcher in a stretch. All right. Maybe, if everyone agrees, it's going to be our third S tier of the night. It is Druze. You find them, funnily enough, in Druze, QK, and Akari. They are BS12. They are X-Visor. They have decent hacking profiles with a HD and a killer hacker. Only reason potentially why they're S tier is because they are literally the faction. They are the entire faction. They are the reason you play the faction.
Well, they're also Warhorse. So
They are. Yes. And BTS 6 from
they're-
memory.
3.
Fuck, I'm wrong. Okay. Is that enough to make them
So
S tier,
they're-
though? Like,
I
because
think so.
honestly, if you see a model with pictures on the table, if you see a Druze versus any other model, you assume that thing's shooting pitchers. Like 100. Like, that's the only reason it's there, is to shoot pitchers. That's how I feel anyway.
Yeah.
Is it better than a Hollow Man, though?
I don't think it is.
No.
No? No? Is it better than a Tsyklon? Yes? Probably? It's the same mods as a Tsyklon.
Yeah.
It's one of those ones where, like, I understand that, like, on the basis of, like, number good go down well,
Yep.
but, like, it's so
Like,
shit.
this is very vibes based, this tier list. It actually is way more vibes based than I thought it would be.
Like, I just want
it-
to put it next to Kerr Nau. Like, it's where I think it belongs.
Yeah, I know, because Druze equal bad.
Well, it's not even that. It's like, it does the same thing as Kerr Nau.
but at a more reasonable cost.
It does
Yeah, so it can be better than Kerr Nau.
It does the
7
same
points
thing
cheaper.
as Kerr Nau, but it is 90% of Druze's game plan.
Yeah, and it's a shit game plan.
But regardless of whether it's shit or not, like, it is a staple to Druze, and like
Yeah.
it is a good pitcher that gets used often.
Ivory would agree with me, and they play Druze for like 6 months. It's a shit gameplay. Just put it like it can be better than Kerr Nau. That's fine.
It can,
but it's
like,
not good.
It can be a shit game plan. Like, there's no arguments there. But is it a good pitcher?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, then Kerr Nau
it's
should
a
also
good
be an
pitcher.
S tier.
It's
Yeah,
a good pitcher,
I think-
reasonably costed, and it's got a solid hacker backing it up because of Warhorse.
the only reason, Jordan, I think Kerr Nau's as low as he is just of how expensive he is and how not often he's probably shooting pitches.
Yeah. I would just put it to the left of Kerr Nau and be happy with it.
I think it's vibes based.
Okay, well, it's a vote, and I don't get a vote, so Jordan
To the
says
left of
C
Kerr
tier.
Nau.
No.
Where's it going, Nick?
I think it's good where it is.
Okay, Josh. You basically have free reign to put it anywhere from S to C right now. So basically anywhere on the board.
So what factions is it in? Druze.
Druze, QK, and Akari.
Akari have ECM -6 Kisatsu hackers.
Ooh.
The shittest thing I've heard
I'm
all
playing.
Right, interesting
It's
list.
very 10:30.
It is.
5 Kisatsu hackers. And
Linked for
2
success.
Druze.
Next to Kerr Nau, please.
Well, I'm going to split the difference. I think it's better than a Feiquan and worse than a Custodia. I think it's in B.
Right, we got there.
Denied the single Druze player in the IGL. Unfortunate for you.
Could not care less about the single Druze player in the IGL.
All right.
Like, get your fucking humiliation fetish rocks off somewhere else.
yeah. Potentially, and I'm going to say the next one, we're moving to O12, it's the Cyberghost. I'm going to say potentially worse than the Wardriver, purely because you can just waste
No, 'cause
orders
it's a better
doing
hacker.
nothing. But it's more expensive.
It's
And
not
it
that
can't link.
expensive.
Like it is.
It can't link as well. The Wardriver can link.
It's no. I'm not giving you worse than the Wardriver.
I legitimately I'm an O12 fanatic. I legitimately think the Cyberghost is the worst pitchers in the game. It is just a complete waste of time.
I think it's
Nah.
the pictures on Cyberghost are a waste of points.
It's the left. It sits in D tier, absolutely. It can sit to the left.
Okay. Josh? Has my single sentence argument
It's
convinced
worse
you?
than the Ward.
Oh, yeah.
It's better than Mary Problem.
Better than Mary Problems?
Yeah.
How?
Get fucked.
I'm gonna need
Josh and I have
I'm gonna need a
hidden sixes
justification
in the
for
back
that
end
one.
of this.
It's got white noise.
Josh and I are fucking hitting sixes in the back
Okay,
end.
so
Hell yeah.
we've got one here,
Neither
one
of them,
here, and one here.
Mary Problems and Cyberghost. Mary Problems is BS 12, Cyberghost is BS 11. Both unlinked.
And the Cyberghost is usually in the back of your DZ, and Mary Problems is 4 inches ahead of it.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
she dies because you forward deployed Mary Problems.
Yeah.
Mary Problems at least wants to advance into good range bands. The Cyberghost wants to have nothing to do with good range bands.
What else are you doing? Like, I mean, it's so sad. Yeah, okay. I guess I am convinced.
Have we vibed you enough? Vibe check.
Yeah. Yeah, it could go either side of Mary Problems. I think it's better than a Wardriver and it's better than a Moderator.
All right, I'm putting it here.
Okay, that's
Let me
fine.
have a look at the Cyberghost. Hang on. Yeah, leave it.
Neither
there.
of those link. Or sorry, both of those link, and the Cyberghost does not.
Nick, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the
we've been
Cyberghost.
outvoted. Like,
Nick, you've been 2-1.
you've been 2-1. I do legitimately think it is just.
You've gotten to 2-1 us a bunch of times tonight. It's your turn to
It
get
is
2-1.
literally the lowest percent chance to land a pitcher in the game.
Yep.
And it will lose you
Yeah, but
more
when it lands
games.
those
It will.
pitches, Ben.
It will lose you
You
more
know what lands
games.
those pitches, though?
Dude, if it lands the pitcher, you still need to make a whip check to land the white noise. It's just so much orders wasted, man. At least the Wardriver has the link dice to spotlight the HVT.
No, like I'm using a Cyberghost if I don't use it for the pitches, right? Like I'm happier to have a Cyberghost in my list than I am to have a Wardriver.
Yep.
And the same
Yes,
for the
we're-
Moderator, right?
We're talking about using them for pitchers.
We are, yes. True. You've got me there.
Too late, though. It's been placed.
Excuse me. Excuse me, motherfucker. I moved something for you at like an hour ago. So we can definitely
But-
move
But
the
I'm
Cyberghost.
like a special little guy, so
Fuck.
So it's going to go there. The reason it's going to go there is because you'll actually see it on the table.
that's true.
All right.
Outside of like the
You
two
won't see
French
a
players
Wardriver
and
picture,
Nick.
you won't see a Wardriver picture on the table. You won't see a Moderator picture on the table. Done. It's fine. It's fine where it is.
All right. All right. We'll take it. It's the worst picture you'll see on the table.
Yeah, there you go. It is the worst picture
Yes.
you
I
will
love
see
it.
on the table.
We've got Nick nodding. We've talked Nick around.
The worst pitcher you won't be surprised to know exists.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 2 left. It is the Waverider exclusive to Torchlight Brigade. It is BS12.
Great hacker.
It is a great hacker.
S
It is linkable. It is BTS 6.
It's not S tier, Josh. It's probably an A though. I think it's better than the fucking Knight of Justice.
Okay, yeah.
Because like it links for like it links for less than the Knight of Justice costs.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Remind me, they're just 1 wound,
It's not
yeah?
quite as good as a Haidao. Yeah.
Pardon?
They're 1
They're
wound.
1 wound.
1 wound.
One wound. One wound
BTS 6.
NWI, I think.
No, just 1 wound. Just
No,
one
no
wound.
NWI.
Just one wound. Okay.
One
Just 1 wound.
Yep.
Are they 6 BTS or 3?
6.
They're 6
Six.
BTS.
Oh, then yeah, definitely better than
Yes.
the Knight of Justice.
And have 3, well, I guess mostly 2 for hacking purposes, 2 decent profile options with upgrades.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, you got
way
like
you wanna go.
Oblivion +1 burst and
Trinity
What does the
+1
KH do now?
damage.
SR -1.
yeah, Trinity SR -1.
Yeah.
I remember because I used to call them Dartoks at home.
Mm. Better than the Knight of Justice, not better than the Haidao just because it's got that second wound.
Yeah, I think I value the second wound.
Yep. I like it. I like it. I think that's good. Ooh, I shouldn't be moving this around. All right. Last but not
We're
least.
about to Tristan's about to scroll up. We're gonna see all the porn tabs he has just off
mate.
camera.
I'm cutting that out.
Filth.
It's actually what I think is a hidden special little boy. It's the Tanuki. BS13.
Actually not, because I've had to listen, because when Ivory was playing Shinden, all they fucking talked about was the Tanuki.
Yeah.
That was their entire personality for like 2 weeks.
It's so cool though. BS13.
They're a really nice sculpt.
Yeah, they link with themselves. They're cheap and is a hacker. And they're Warhorse. They're great pitchers. It's kind of just whether or not Shinden can abuse the pitches.
Yeah.
I don't know if Shinden really get amazing hacking options. Josh can probably tell me a bit more. But in terms of pitches goes...
I think they sit like the top of B tier and they exist there very happily.
I was going to say A.
Shinden don't have amazing hackers, but they have very middle of the road hackers.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about
Tanuki
how
is
good they
throwing
are at
pictures for
swords.
itself.
Yeah, it's doing it for itself.
You take the Tanuki hacker with pitches, and then that's about it. Yeah, which is kind of sad. But
I think
that's
it
how
sits
it
in
is.
the top of B tier very happily.
You got a ninja killer hacker, which is pretty good.
Ninja's good. You've also got the drop troop killer hacker, but you kind of want to bring him on before you shoot the pitches. There's a little bit of finesse there.
Yeah. Dropship killer hackers, you can generally have consider deploying them.
Yeah. Better than Thamyris? Better than Pandora? No, maybe yes?
Yeah.
You're going to see them...
I feel like you'd see them quite often.
I say better than
in
Pandora.
Shinden.
Yeah, definitely better than Pandora.
I think they're better than Pandora, not as good as Thamyris. Purely because
I'm happy with
they
that.
don't bring their own Trinity.
Yep, I'm happy with that. All right.
They're so linkable though, but you don't really want to take any other... You can put a Tanuki hacker and a Yamabushi, I guess, or a Tanuki hacker and a Rushi, but like...
Note that at the start of this, Tristan said there was going to be 2 things in D.
I did.
One of the Ds he did not have in that calculation. Because I added Wardrivers to the list after he made them.
You also added Wardriver and put it in C, so...
So I'm going to just read this out to the audience. So based on what Tristan's initial document calculations were, this is entirely Tristan and 1 addition from Nick. He projected 3 things in S tier, 6 things in A, 11 things in B, 12 in C, and 2 in D.
I did. My thinking was that D tier was kind of like shooting pitches is like negative equity in terms of order efficiency. And I can kind of...
Yeah, shooting pitches with all those things in D tier is basically negative equity.
I'd maybe argue the Locust, but I kind of agree with the rest of them. I think the Locust might be positive equity, because usually when you shoot it, it's like in either a dire situation or it's on 12s, like 112, which is like whatever.
Did anyone else enjoy that, like, our yardstick for style chunk of time there was the
Zulu Cobra?
I love that.
Yeah, that's great.
All right,
okay, next one we'll have to start with a faction other than Pano.
Yeah.
And then we could use another faction as a yardstick.
Yep, next time we use a different yardstick.
I did it purely because I can
the...
chapter it out, but yeah. Go on, Jordan.
It's true. So that was the comprehensive pitcher tier list. If you don't agree with us, get in the comments. If you're a QK player, get in the comments. We see you guys.
If you're a Druze
If
player,
you're a Nomads player,
I can beat the shit out of Jordan because they are definitely not C tier. They are amazing pitchers.
no, because they'll want me to beat the shit out of them because they're all fucking humiliation fetishists.
It's really good at doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, the only reason Druze players lose is
Druze player fucking just masturbating violently in the corner. Like,
the only reason Druze players lose is because either the spotlight fails or they reset out of the guided roll, not because the pitches didn't land.
yeah, that's just a marker of a shit faction.
No,
The only reason I lost is because my bad plan A failed.
Step 1, land the pitcher. We got that down pat, S tier. Step 2, hit the spotlight. No. Step 3, guided.
No.
No. But it did step 1 really
I
well.
love it. We failed on step 2. we had the wheels on the
survive a turn where there's a pitcher on their side of the table and they have active turn.
I know.
Warhorse, much better. You're likely going to be there for the next turn.
I love it. It's like we put the wheels on the car. We started driving the car. We came to our first left-hand turn and immediately crashed into a light pole.
Yep, we put the wheels on the car and realized there wasn't a steering wheel, and we went straight over a cliff.
I love it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
that has been the 2.5 hour comprehensive Pitcher tier list. If you have listened to this whole thing, thank you very much. If you enjoy this
God
content,
bless.
there's something wrong with you. But thank you,
Yes.
thank you for listening. My name's Tristan.
My
There we
name's
go.
Josh. Ah!
And I'm Jordan.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.